friends and enemies, party people, last day of the Olympics. They're showing Kennedy play its amazing suplex on the screen. Right now, it's getting me fired up. We've got a lot on tap today. Unfortunately, no Zane Rutherford on tap.
Yeah, I think we were all feeling pretty good about him, coming back, winning this repechage match, competing for bronze, but they just put it up that he suffered a concussion while training for the Olympics, healed, was good to go, and then symptoms returned after his match yesterday. So
we can put the belt board up on the screen as Seabass walks to the mat. So we still got Sebastian Rivera, his match against Shackleton, DJ Magnet from Moldova. That's #1. No other 65 kg repechage bout. Then 297 kg repechage bouts. We'll see Kyle Dake's opponent in the third match of this session, Azerpir of Iran versus Yergali of Kazakhstan. And then only 176 kg repechage match in the women's side because you saw the Romanian get suplexed, and that was the end of her Olympic journey as well.
Did you say you'd see Kyle Dake's opponent?
Kyle Snyder.
Okay.
Sometimes I get my Kyles mixed up.
Sion, you got to turn your mic on.
That might be good.
For those who missed it, Sion pointed out I said Kyle Dake instead of Kyle Snyder. Kyle Dake's tournament is over. Kyle Snyder still has one more match. So it's Seabass in the Moldovan. Bright orange shoes and bright orange singlet. Ooh, nice shot.
Obviously, with both.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
Get out of there.
He's pinned.
He's more pinned than
The Takatani.
yeah.
Did anybody rewatch that anywhere last night?
I didn't watch any replays.
I was too busy watching ray gun content.
How did you like the breakdance?
I loved it. It was my favorite ever.
The ray gun look like a ray gun?
Mm-hmm. Man, for all that to only be down 4-0.
Yeah, you were put flat on your back. Oh, look at those Puerto Rican shoes.
We mentioned those yesterday.
We mentioned those yesterday. Custom made.
I didn't know that they were the Puerto Rican flag. I missed that part.
You missed the shoes with the Puerto Rican flag on it when we were talking about it?
Apparently.
Okay.
Spade was too busy making sausage.
Yeah.
I'm a multi.
Award-winning sausage.
Great. Abe Lincoln beard on Shackleton. DJ Magnet.
Seabass did have that injury or the knee tweak or whatever during the bout against Kiyooka, right?
Yeah. He's got that right knee pretty taped up. He's got a pad and then some tape on it, or 2 pads. Taped up and a pad.
I think it's not tape. I think it's a sleeve.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pad over sleeve.
But then look at the around his calf. It's kind of a weird shape
I
of a
think he
sleeve.
just cut it.
Okay.
Obviously, it sucks to see the injuries, both to Rutherford and to the 76-kilo woman. But the other downside about Zane Rutherford's injury is it's going to pretty much eliminate the USA from any shot at a team title.
Yep.
Locked into
That
third.
does suck.
Yeah, Japan's in the lead now, but kind of feel like Iran's going to take the title. They got Amouzad, who looks like a destroyer, in the finals against Kiyooka.
Ooh,
Nice takedown.
Seabass.
Yeah, did the backflip, but Seabass just stayed on that leg.
Come on, get this
God,
guy.
he's gonna
Nice.
Nice gut
All
wrench.
right, this is for you, Seabass.
4-4 criteria, Seabass.
Delicious Europe.
Another gut.
He's in the
6-4.
lead.
Get one more. 7 seconds.
Got it.
Oh, you can get
8-4.
one more. You can get one more.
Man,
That's how you work in short time.
to be almost pinned and now to
Not
be
almost,
winning
he was pinned.
8-4.
Yeah, some would say he was pinned.
He was pinned.
I would never say such a thing.
If he was a pancake, he was flat.
But he wasn't a pancake. He was a human being.
Nah.
Larry Steele is in the chat. Let's go.
What's up,
Last
Larry?
session. Brendan Smith in the chat. Yeah,
Dangerous Mornings crew.
a Ray Chan joint. Still buzzing from the Dake bomb last night.
That was tremendous. That was one of the highlights when we're going through.
Yeah.
My highlight was Gano crowning himself.
That was
Right in
incredible.
Zara's face.
I did see some highlights of that, some repeats of that on Twitter, and that was amazing because he didn't kind of like thrust his pelvis in his face, but he kind of like crouched down maybe like
Positioned it
2
there.
inches and then was just like, and then did the thumbs up like, you got it? You see what I just did there? Tremendous content.
I don't know. He be getting a punch.
You're gonna punch Geno? He's 6'5", dude.
Yeah, he just beat you in the Olympic finals.
Barely.
Okay. Let's go, Seabass.
Seabass with
Finish
another
this off.
takedown. It's
Finish it off.
10-4. Working.
Did you guys watch the fan video that Tyler put up yesterday? Tyler and
did.
Connor. Mm-hmm. Man, there's some real New Jersey energy there cheering for Seabass.
That's right.
12-4.
Come on, get one more.
One more for the tech.
Uh-oh, careful. He's got
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
they got
don't
too
force
far.
it. Don't force it.
Oh, there he is. He got it.
And it's the tech.
Force it.
Oh, a sneaky suck back.
Seabass with the tech.
He's got Mongolia, Tulga.
Look at this guy.
You know this guy? Look at this guy. He's my guy. Did they YOLO challenge?
I don't know what they're challenging there, but
Did you say maybe he got it?
Close at the end.
Maybe he got some points. Maybe he exposed Seabass. I don't know.
No, he didn't get any points.
I don't think he did either. I'm trying to explain why he may have challenged.
He did reach under, grab Seabass's leg.
This guy's goofing.
See if they say it's his move.
Nah, this ain't no move.
This ain't no country club.
This is 15-4.
St. Texas.
Ain't no hold 'em. Yeah, that's Seabass all day, baby.
That's one Chilean Seabass. Well, Win Magazine already tweeted that it's a tech 14-4, but that's impossible now with the review.
Yeah, it's 15-4. I've started to hold off a little bit on the
On the results,
sometimes.
you got burned by the YOLOs.
you have to wait till they confirm it and raise a hand.
Wonderful Abe Lincoln beard. One of the best. Challenge lost.
There you go, fool.
So the score will be 15-4. And Seabass moves on to the bronze medal match.
There he is.
Did anybody hear how the Romanian is doing that wrestler Kennedy?
She injury defaulted, so not great. But I haven't heard like specific update about her condition.
Steph Curry. Do you guys see Steph Curry piece up the
Called out.
the French
Yeah.
right in front of their president? How embarrassing.
I did not see.
And then was awarded an Olympic gold medal by UWW president.
Nenad Lalovic was out there smiling, shaking hands. Is Joel Embiid? He was gonna compete for France, or there's the possibility. I mean,
What was the final score of that game anyway?
U.S. won by about 10, but it was like a 3-point game late in the fourth quarter, something like that. And then Steph Curry was like double teamed and just buried a 3 from deep. And then Team USA was on their way. LeBron, another gold medal.
Did the women win also?
I think they play today. They're one of the last events. The here, you know, we can pull up the final or the current medal count. Let me get this up.
Okay.
There's our medal table.
What if the medal table comes down to Kennedy Blades?
That there's a lot of talk that it will. Because I think China has like one more gold medal that they're going to get, and then women's basketball is like a lock.
Where's Jamaica at?
Jamaica had some real troubles in athletics.
We did not do well in track as we do.
So if women's basketball wins and whatever that other Chinese event that's left, or where there's Chinese athletes, it'll still be U.S. down by 1. And then if Kennedy can tie, if Kennedy gets gold, then we'll have at least the same as China, and then it'll go to tiebreaker, which is silver, and we have obviously way more there.
Wouldn't it come down to women's basketball if Kennedy's wrestling this morning?
There's a Chinese. There's an event with Chinese athletes where they're also going to get a gold. So that's going to counter out the women's basketball.
We don't know the time. I don't know the time that the basketball game starts or the whatever other athlete that you're talking about, Chinese athlete.
Oh yeah, I don't know.
I don't know when they start. Yeah.
So Kennedy could tie it, and then the women's basketball will be the.
Well, we don't know when the basketball. Do you know when the basketball game is?
I would assume it's about 3 or 4 o'clock today.
But okay.
Well,
We don't know.
I don't know.
however the timing works, that basketball is already being like factored in as like a automatic gold for Team USA.
Because they have closing ceremonies today, right?
Today.
Yeah. So I think they're probably gonna. A lot of these events are probably gonna wrap at similar times.
How much medals Jamaica got? Give me some numbers.
You want Jamaica?
I'm gonna go.
I want Jamaica.
Track and field doesn't count.
The only thing we got medals in.
Six
Six.
Jamaican medals: 1 gold, 3 silver, 2 bronze.
You got
Slow year.
what's that?
It's a slow year at the Olympics this year.
We'll see in 2028.
Win them all.
Hey, South Africa just got 2 points. Their coach is a very gregarious, friendly guy, and he speaks, like broken English, or
Very good English.
very good English, but it's the South African accent.
Right.
It's probably might be a second language. It's a multilingual place. They got Afrikaans, which is Dutch, about half a dozen indigenous African languages, and then English is the main language. Anyway, with his very interesting accent, he explained how hard it is for the South African team to do anything because their currency sucks so much, so that trying to travel anywhere, it's like we have to crash at people's houses and like borrow money, and there's not a lot of funding for their wrestling team.
It's better than Jamaica.
Elon should just fund their entire team, IMO.
Yeah, what are you doing, Elon? He should fund Jamaica's team while he's at it, and then Sion can finally have a coaching
Go out
job.
there and wrestle.
South Africa in the lead though. That's great.
Well,
2-0 lead. Let's live in this reality as long as we can.
for at least a minute, he had a 2-0 lead. But see, the Merkel position is no takedown in freestyle.
That's right.
So
It's just that South African savviness right there, keeping that leg in.
and then he gets a stalemate. So 2 minutes of, well, when did he get his takedown? Anyway, 2 minutes in and he's still leading.
The referee's conferring.
What are they? I mean, I don't know what they're looking at here.
Yeah.
What do you think happened there?
Weren't no takedown.
Ain't no hold 'em.
Let's see where Jamaica is on the table.
Command F that bad boy.
I got you. Tied with South Africa. So if South Africa gets a medal here, they're going to pass Jamaica.
Dang. Keyboard in the chat is he's a little bit distraught. He is worried that if Kennedy Blades doesn't win, he's going to be sick. He's going to throw up.
Uh-oh.
But he also pointed out 1/3 of Japan's gold medals came from wrestling.
Wow.
That's good for wrestling.
Japan's good at a lot of sports, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like gymnastics, they're really good.
Mm-hmm.
Baseball, they kick ass at.
Softball. Wait, they don't have softball no more. They used to.
Softball, yeah, that's not an Olympic sport this year.
They removed it because the U.S. women was too dominant, and then the last game that the U.S. women played in, they lost.
I thought they removed it because they needed to get ray gun in the Olympics.
Yeah.
Yeah. One of the main things that baseball and softball have working against them.
It's not universal.
Yeah, and I was also going to say the facilities. So they want as many countries to bid on the games as possible, and makes it more expensive and will reduce the
You have
number
to
of
build a
bids.
white elephant.
Because if you go to Barcelona, they hosted 92, and they have their Olympic Park where their stadium is in this area of the city. And if you go there, they have two pristine baseball and softball fields, two separate facilities for those that they're still maintaining to this day, and they probably get used never. But someone has to cut the grass and so it doesn't get all dilapidated because they already built it right next to their main track stadium, the main basketball
You
arena.
could just let it go like Rio did.
Every
could.
country does. Rio.
I mean, everyone has that option. What's that?
Regularly say they say after the Olympics go to these towns, it's like becomes a ghost town after the Olympics.
It's only some of them. I doubt Tokyo did because I'm guessing they had a lot of the infrastructure.
What was it, Nagasaki? Or is which?
Tokyo.
They had it.
They had it before.
They had
Oh,
another.
I was talking about Tokyo.
No, they've only hosted it in Tokyo.
No, they've had it somewhere else in Japan.
No,
Lunch?
no,
Betting a lunch on it?
Yeah, I'll bet a lunch. Did not host
Are
the
we
Olympics in
talking just summer or all Olympics?
Well, there was Winter Games.
I thought there was a Summer Olympics there, but
It was only in Tokyo. But thank you for the lunch.
you didn't bet.
They were saying
Yes, we did.
they were saying a lot of the stuff they built here in Paris is actually like able to be torn down.
Spay. 1964 Summer Olympics.
Yes!
Host city, Tokyo.
That's what I said.
You said it's only been in
One.
Tokyo.
Yeah, 1964, Tokyo.
Yeah, Sion said it was in
Nagasaki.
Nagasaki.
Oh, yeah, I did. But you only said there was one Olympics there.
Guys, you're gonna have so
No.
much fun in that lunch.
I said they've only had it in Tokyo.
All right, 2-2.
They had it in the Winter Games were in Nagano in 1998.
Okay, that might be it. Man.
That was what it's.
Nagano, Nagasaki. I mean, that's basically the same thing by Sion's pronunciation standards.
Correct.
It's like that's like a Trent Dilfer, Trent Hilger, equivalent type of situation. Unfortunately for our man Nicholas Delange of South Africa, he's now losing 2-2 in criteria with a minute and a half to go. But he's built
This
for
is
a
right
comeback.
where he wants them.
He's built for a comeback.
Is this South Africa's last athlete?
In the Olympics?
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't been following the federation too closely.
All right, here's another trivia for all you Olympic heads out there. What cities have hosted or will host it 3 times?
I got a hunch.
L.A.
LA,
Nagasaki.
London.
Nagasaki.
2028.
2028.
Sion, where are you going to take Spay for lunch?
I wish he'd start betting me, man. He just has no confidence.
Wait,
in
he
his
did? I
numbers.
thought we all witnessed that bet.
No, he said no.
What do you mean I said no?
Oh, he said yes.
I want a replay.
Should we bet lunch on whether or not
Sion's
he said
selective
yes?
hearing is
You want to bet another lunch on whether or not he said yes?
really making things rough.
I don't know, man. He never said yes.
Double or nothing.
I think he did say yes.
I think I was quite confident that there was no summer games in Nagasaki and that Tokyo hosted it twice.
And the South
Nagasaki's-
Africans in on a good shot.
Nagasaki's famous for something else. All right, come on.
It's actually the anniversary of that this week.
Oof.
And
That's all right. He can get a turn.
Yes,
get a
he does
turn.
get the 2.
That
That's
Wait,
what I
that's the
wanted.
Ukrainian.
Come on. Get one. Get a turn. He definitely gets a point.
He gets at least
yeah,
one.
but the ref held up 2 for him, which that
Oh,
should not
boy.
be.
Well, and then Ukraine immediately
Ukraine
challenged
challenge?
because they probably saw what the ref held up and
Oh,
were like,
yeah.
no, no, no.
This is gonna be so sad. He's gonna have to.
And then once they get that challenge out of the way, South Africa's going to challenge.
Man,
Yeah, Ukraine says no challenge. They need a cancel button or something. Because the language barrier, you get all the, like, you can't just tell the ref, like, oh, hey. Yeah, there's our guy. Oh. He hit the challenge button, immediately put his head down because he knew he's not going to get it.
it's gonna be 5-3. Sadly.
It's all right. So Ukraine's,
Also, Keith Gothard checking in from literally downtown Chicago, walking to the gym, and he's also going to vomit if Kennedy Blaze loses. There's going to be a lot of puke all over the streets, but I don't think it's going to be.
yeah. Let's hope no one had too much mom spaghetti earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's funny. Everybody talking about vomiting. I was watching the new Umbrella,
Segue.
the new Umbrella Academy series came out this week. I was watching one of the episode 2 last night.
Nice.
I like that show.
Like a scene in the van where like all of them just like.
I've never seen
Everyone's
it.
puking.
John, you like that show?
Yeah,
What show is it?
it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
It's like a super, well, like a, it's like
Superhero, man. Come
X-Men
on.
almost. They have their own school
It's
for,
a generic version of the X-Men.
okay. Yeah, I kind of stopped getting into new children's shows after I became an adult.
You're an adult?
I wouldn't call that one a children's show.
No?
Yeah.
No, a lot of people die.
horribly.
A lot of people.
I wouldn't show my kids that.
Okay.
You wouldn't even like.
And that's
guide
why
them-
you're a bad
guide them through
parent.
it?
I wouldn't. They're not ready.
It's not for kids.
What's the show called?
Is it
Umbrella Academy?
R or PG-13?
Umbrella
Because
Academy.
you have an opportunity to guide some kids.
But they're not. His kids aren't 13 yet.
Oh, okay.
No, they got some years before that. No, I believe it's mature
Yes.
audiences.
They
Believe in a thing
decapitate
called
people.
love. All right, we're gonna cut to a break because we've got Cascade pods up on our screen. So we'll see y'all in 30 to 60 seconds. All right, we're back with our 97-kilogram repechage. This one's important because this will determine who Kyle Snyder takes on for his bronze medal in a couple hours.
I would love for it to be Yergali.
Golly, ollie, 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 ollie.
Yada, 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 yada.
Yes, Azapira has beaten Kyle Snyder recently. He also lost to Tazhudinov. A lot of hand-holding going on right now.
I want to shake your hand.
1 point for the Iranian on the step out. So you were saying who's winning that journalist pick'em? Who's currently in the lead?
Well, I'm trying to check.
I didn't do it, or else I would be.
I didn't do it either.
I'd probably.
Why didn't you do a journalist pick him?
They sent me the link. I just never did it.
Willie said he's in the lead, but I think I'm gonna catch him. We'll see though.
If only all my guys had actually won.
You're getting beat by Willie.
I just said I think I'm gonna catch him.
Okay.
Another step out. Man, this is kind of too easy.
Yergali's just letting him do it.
You would expect Azarpira to win this match.
Heavy
Good,
favorite.
but doesn't look like it.
Well, yeah, he's up 2-0.
Doesn't mean nothing right now. Not yet.
But, I mean, like, it means he's up 2-0 and he's
Yeah.
pushing him out pretty easily.
Relax. You know?
Still plenty of time.
Okay.
Look at him on hands.
That match that he'd won against him last year was nuts.
Yeah, you think maybe the cut was a bit much for him?
All right, looks like he's gonna win it.
I don't know.
I gotta agree with Bray by me right here.
I don't know. He's only up 4-0.
We're only up 4-0.
Anything could happen.
Hey, we saw somebody get pinned when they were up 5-0.
Okay.
Yeah, literally the guy could just walk off the mat and say, I quit.
And be like, just got
With
off
Kevin
the mat.
Garnett, anything
All right.
is possible.
Yeah, didn't even think about that. What's going on in the chat here?
Who does Kennedy Blades wrestle in the finals? Has she wrestled her before?
She's never wrestled her before, but the girl she beat in the semis, Mchedlidze, has a win over Kagami.
She's wrestling Kagami from Japan.
And then Kagami beat Adeline Gray 4-1 last year. So if you go the transitive, Kennedy's beaten Adeline by more and just beat someone who beat her. So I think it's gonna be a close match, but a match she can win for sure.
We got to pick a Azurpira we could throw up there. He's pointing. He's saying, I have 4 points. And then he's saying, my opponent, this guy, Yergali, has 0. That's what he's doing.
Did a split.
He did a split.
Quick update on the Vinesh Fogat situation.
Oh, they make a ruling?
They are going to push the ruling back by 2 more days. So
That sounds like, let's let this die down a little bit more and then say nothing's happening.
They don't want a riot in Paris.
Yergali is 25 years old, and Azurpira, where'd he go? Oh, he's right here. He's 22. So we might see
World
these.
stage is pretty young.
What's that?
See, these guys up in that weight class is all pretty young.
Yeah. Well, Snyder was pretty young when he first got onto the scene.
So he's like the old man in the weight class now, just about.
He is. Yeah, there's still plenty of old guys.
Seti Cakes.
There was, and he's 2 years older than what he would say. Let's see, Luis Miguel Perez of the Dominican Republic, 36 years old. Eric Thiel, 29. Baranovsky, 33. The Ukrainian that just beat South Africa is 30. Kyle's 28. Magomedov's 26. That's Iranian
another takedown.
Iranian pressure.
6-0 Azurpira. Man, we kind of expected this would be the matchup for Kyle. How are you guys feeling if it is?
I'm about the same as before.
Yeah.
Figured he was the guy that was gonna, like.
I think Kyle can do it.
I think so too.
Well, I know he can. I'm saying I think he will.
Yeah, me too.
That's kind of how. I mean, that's how they were ranked according to our accurate and correct FloWrestling rankings, right? You had Tazhudinov, then Azurpira, then Yergali. So. Got some blood time. They do it backwards in UWW. What do you guys think of the fact that they do
Bleeding.
There's a bleeding clock where you can run out of time, only 4 minutes of dealing with blood, but injury time is on.
The way NCAA does it is better, obviously.
Yeah, Kozak,
Yeah, I agree.
Bray, Sion.
I think there should be time on both of them.
I would support time on both. Bray, do you have an opinion on blood time? Yes or no?
No, I don't care. I mean, I've never seen anybody expire it, so it's like kind of a moot point, you know.
I would, yeah, but if you had to pick one, the NCAA version of timing injuries but not blood, or the UWW style of blood but not injury.
Do they have concussion protocol in freestyle?
No, because they have unlimited injury time.
I think if I had to decide, I would just say no clock, because like,
No clock for anybody.
I mean, like I don't know.
I like how in NCAA you get your opponent has choice. So
I
there's
don't
a
like that.
bit of a penalty.
It's not
Yeah.
really an option here.
I kind of like that too. Like the choice part I think is good. Here's the thing. We almost never see anybody like really abuse the injury time rule. Some people were kind of like suggesting Yazdani was doing that. His shoulder was popping out. The only person who's ever abused it is Musukaev, and I am so glad that he has because I love watching it. So
abuse maybe isn't the right word, but people definitely
Take advantage of
take
it.
advantage of it.
they do.
I don't,
Even
I don't
even
like
us,
the point for
when
the
you know there's no penalty, it's
But
like
they don't take advantage of the. I don't think it's the lack of clock. It's the lack of choice. Or
yes,
Yeah.
yes. You don't see people constantly calling for it, but once or twice in a match when you're winning, you get taken down.
Get the old lung spray out.
It's not even it's as much of a let me collect myself. It's just like a timeout to regroup, refocus,
Yeah, I think if
break their momentum.
If you implement a like some sort of penalty or choice or whatever, I think that
What would your penalty be? I don't like the 1 point.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it would be, but I'm just saying.
Forced parterre seems a little weird too in freestyle.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I don't think the clock really accomplishes anything.
Sometimes there are legitimate injuries, though, and I've seen somebody who got a legitimate injury
I will.
but at one point decided the whole match.
There are definitely legitimate injuries.
There we
And
go.
then there's all the people that
As our Pira official.
For bronze, the other nice thing is Snyder was able to watch that, and there's no break for an afternoon session. It's going to be an hour or so before they're back on the. Well, maybe a little longer than that, but not that long. Same session, and we see the bronze medal match: Iran versus USA. No team race, unofficial team race on the line.
It helps. That win helps Iran because now if Azar Pira or Amouzad win, then they would overtake Japan.
All right, we're going to cut to a break while they're running these ads. We will be back in just a minute. And we're back. More repechage this time. 76 kilogram in the women. Ecuador versus Turkey.
And Lenny Stouffer, to answer your question, it'll be 5 that we could count.
Well, you better explain the
What was the
question. Nobody knows what. Nobody knows that. What's going on?
Then he was
So
asking
the
how
answer is
many-
5, everybody. Just letting you know. 5.
Then he was asking how many wrestlers are from PA in high school or college
In these Olympic Games.
in these Olympic Games.
So in men's freestyle, the high school are Zane Rutherford, Darian Cruz, and Spencer Lee. Can we name them? Let's see. Darian went to Becca High. Zane went to Benton. Spencer went
Franklin region.
Franklin Regional, yeah. And then as far as college, you also got RBY. Let's see.
Brooks.
Edwin Books.
And when Brooks went to Penn State, and so did. That's it.
There it is. 5.
If you're counting the guys counting in the Nifty Lion Wrestling Club, you got Snyder,
Yeah.
you got
Snyder.
Dake.
Yep. Any other nifty lions?
I think that's it.
The question definitely wasn't how much does a foot long cost at Subway,
5. Yeah. Not.
$5.99.
More.
right?
Gosh, what a time to be alive when you could get a foot long meatball sub for $5.
Thanks a lot, whatever
Well, it was
administration is
$5.
responsible
It was
for that.
like $5 foot long.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying. I remember that time.
Yeah.
Great.
Remember their wonderful spokesman,
Honestly,
Jared
I blame
Fogle.
Jared. Yeah, just
Jared. What a guy. Whatever happened to him?
What a guy.
Jail.
He certainly was one guy. He was a guy.
Jail.
Yeah.
better spokesperson than person. IMO.
Yeah. Man. Ugh. Terrible guy.
Every wrestling trip, you always had to go to get a Subway. Subway was a meal of choice.
Yeah, you owe me a Subway for Japan, hosting 2 Olympics in Tokyo and none summer games anywhere else.
I know what you're talking about.
Man, Subway. You should go in there.
Used to get meatball.
Yeah, the meatball was.
Let's go through everything you can get in a Subway sandwich. All right, there's meatball, there's ham, there's turkey,
Yeah.
all the
lot of
cheeses.
cold cuts.
There's provolone, American,
You could toast it.
that tuna salad.
What would you have? Let's say you're getting a cold cut trio, Spay. What do you have your sandwich? What do you
3
have
cold
your,
cuts?
What do you have your sandwich artist put on there with the cold cuts?
Close to maxing it out, but I like a.
yeah, me too. Run it through the garden.
I like. But as far as the cold cuts are going, a roast beef. a
No, I'm
turkey,
saying
and a ham.
the cold cut
Oh,
trio.
roast
That
beef.
is.
Oh,
one
you
of
have the okay.
is
So
one of
the
the sandwiches.
the
I'm
cold
just
cuts are taken care of. Then what
Yeah.
goes on there
Yes.
afterwards? I don't. Yeah, no, not the garden, because then they put black olives on there, and that shouldn't be an option for any
Yeah.
food.
I used to get
agree.
jalapeno, green peppers.
A couple Slim
Tomato.
Jims.
on the meatball.
Yep.
I would too.
Ooh.
I would get the jalapeno too.
So for the meatball, I feel like, I mean, it's
No
not-
garden.
Yeah, nothing. It's just the meatball, the marinara,
Sauce,
the
yeah.
provolone, and then
Cheese on there.
and
Italian
then
herbs and cheese.
sometimes they put the oregano or whatever if you want to.
I would tell. I would throw the jalapeno and the green pepper too.
Really?
I would throw them in the garbage.
On the cold cut though, that's where I run it through the garden. But yeah, no
Yeah.
black olives, no cucumbers, but spinach, tomato.
Oh, I like the cukes because you need the crispiness to go along with. You need a little crunch in there.
Yep.
I thought you said no garden.
No, for the meatball, no garden. For the
And then
cold cuts,
for zero garden for the meatball, but I don't do full garden on the cold cuts. I do like a
the
half
olives,
garden.
yeah.
Yeah, because a black olive gets in anything. You take a bite of it unexpectedly, and then you get this salty, mushy. Ugh. Get it out of here. It looks like our Pan Am buddy from Ecuador, Renteria. Oh no, Riasco.
Genesis, yeah.
She's up 3-0 on Adara.
Good band.
A 2022 world champ from Turkey. Turkey. Yeah, let's name Genesis and our favorite side project from a Genesis member. So Peter Gabriel, original lead singer, he went solo.
Okay.
Sledgehammer, great song.
Yep.
Phil Collins, probably the leader in the clubhouse.
Obviously.
Yeah, for his great career.
They were all in one band.
They were all part of Genesis. And then
I know that.
the underrated solo artist, or the guy that started a side project, Mike and the Mechanics, Mike Rutherford, their bassist.
Dang, they were the nifty lions.
In the Living Years, great song.
Ecuador currently on the shot clock.
It's weird they put her on. She's up 3-0. She went for a little foot sweep, kind of just kick, just like karate style.
So did Nike just make these orange shoes just for the Olympics? I don't think I've seen them before.
Yeah, they have like a version of these shoes for a bunch of different sports. I saw an ad that it was served to me, and they have like a volleyball shoe that's the same design. I think they have like a boxing shoe. They do that, I think, for a lot of the Olympics.
The ad was served to you like the proverbial volleyball serve with the shoes.
And then there's the limited edition Flow Nikes.
Yep. Right here.
Hey,
Who
bring
wants to
that
order-
over in front of your
Yeah, like,
computer.
who wants to order a pair of these?
They got a light in them or something.
They do. That
Yeah,
logo
when you
lights
light it
up.
up. No. Hold on. I'm gonna try to figure out this.
Did you guys live in the Hall of Fame for a minute and then light it up?
And be on fire.
If anybody wants a pair of these, Cian will make some bootleg ones and they'll have them on sale.
Look at this. I don't know. You can't. Yeah, we have good lighting here, so you can't really tell. But there's a light on inside this shoe.
And then show the side where the flow the hawk
Oh.
the logo.
If we were
make it
at a
darker.
blacklight event, those would be going crazy right now.
turn it.
Oh, here we
Turn it.
go. Oh yeah, you see that now? Look at that. Those lights are down. You can see that.
I think it just looks.
If I get
There you
enough
go.
interest,
It's like the sunset
I'll
on
have
you
a
guys.
bootleg sets made.
All right. Yeah.
Sion's hustling right now.
Sion's not afraid to make bootleg gear.
What happened to the camera here?
He turned the light down so that we could
Oh,
turn this light on.
okay. Gotcha. It's like-
Still 3-1. France. still 3-1. Adar just took a shot.
Somebody's gonna
24
get-
seconds.
They're gonna call it slip.
Slip.
Adar was an Olympic bronze medalist in 2021.
Be nice to see Ecuador get a.
Good to see Ecuador, get a medal. How many medals does Ecuador have in all this
Did you
event?
see a medal dump?
No, I didn't say.
They got one at 53, right? Yeah, Pez,
Trying to peek out.
the dispenser.
Yes. And that's it. Ecuador.
See, for one of these small countries, that bronze medal is going to be life changing. If she wins the bronze medal match, but
She could get fifth, which would also be,
It would change her life in a much less significant way because you can never take away her 5th place. So her life technically changed.
well, technically you still can. If she fails her test.
yeah.
All right, another break as NBC runs some ads.
And we get medals after that.
Medal. All right, medal match time. Seabass already coming to the mat. Now Cheer making the walk.
We were sad to find out that Zane Rutherford injured, not competing, but we get Seabass too. So, he's not representing the USA, but he is an American. So this is our opportunity to cheer for a U.S. wrestler
was he
everywhere.
born in America or Puerto Rico?
I think he was born in New Jersey.
Yeah, he's a New Jerseyan.
Oh, okay.
All-American at Northwestern and then Rutgers. We can pull up our bout board so you guys can see what's coming up next. So this is the updated bout board. We're starting with Seabass versus Timur O'Cheer of Mongolia. That's a big one for bronze. The other 65 is fan favorite Musukaev versus Dudayev of Albania. That's the weight class where Zane unfortunately couldn't wrestle because of a head injury. And then gold medal, Kiyooka versus Amouzad. I think everybody's money's on Amouzad right now, but it'd be interesting to see what Kiyooka can do. 97, we get the first bronze, and then Snyder's up. Then the final with Tazhudinov, and then at 76 kilos. 2 bronze medals matches, and then we end things with Kennedy Blades versus Yuka Kagami of...
Come on. Dang it.
Almost a score for a step out for Seabass of Japan. And then our Olympics will be over. It flew by so fast. All these early mornings. I'm going to still get up tomorrow morning at 3:30 just because.
Mm-hmm. Larry Steele is very sad in the chat. Oh, man, that arm spin is like signature.
Did he just try and tap out?
No, he's saying he's
Yeah, he
choking
is
me.
trying to tap. I mean,
He's tapping.
But, yeah, that's not a...
He's
not trying to quit. He's just saying, like...
He's trying to
Bringing
tell the ref
attention
to
to it.
stop. Yeah.
Because the tapping out is not a move in wrestling.
The Mongolian coaches
course.
are asking for 2, but there's no way.
It's like, hey, I don't want to pass out.
Dude,
Please
Seabass
stop this.
Seabass feels like he has really good tactics here. So far, he's seen a couple of good attacks from Timur O'Cheer, and he's handled them. No score.
So that first bout was a tech fall for Seabass. Didn't tax him too terribly. It wasn't... I mean, he obviously had to put forth a lot of effort, but
Seabass.
hopefully not worn out.
There's a question in the chat about how many Americans represented other countries at the Olympics this year. I don't know. I don't know for sure. It was quite a few. Quite a few.
I
But...
can tell you the men's freestyle.
Okay.
There were, well, only 8 because Mchedlidze never made it, and they replaced him with Sarlacc, who then didn't make weight.
But do you consider Mchedlidze a transfer? And do you consider Miles Amin a transfer?
Well, just they're talking about they're in the chat. They're talking about America.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I mean, Mchedlidze did represent USA and then transferred to Serbia.
Juniors.
Yeah, that counts. Makes no, as long as you
Well,
represent
didn't
the
you
country at
consider
any age.
Miles a transfer, even though he didn't represent USA at any age level?
I don't know. Nobody's asking about transfers, just Americans.
Yeah, relax, dude. RBY, Darian Cruz, both those guys definitely transfers. Austin Gomez also definitely represented the U.S. Seabass, Miles, Ethan Ramos, Jonathan Smith, and Aston Matua.
Amir Desi, is he American?
He is Canadian.
He just
That's the other question. Is
Trains.
like, did they compete? Oh, 2.
Wait,
I don't think that's
point.
exposure.
They should challenge that one.
I don't think he exposed her either.
Dang it.
Well, that's definitely
The
two.
ref, they didn't
That
do it,
is.
man. That is 2.
But if they gave 2 on the exposure,
Yeah,
they're not going to give 2
Yeah.
more on a takedown. Yeah, so
So it evens out.
is a moot point. Yeah, and it's going to get another point in the expired shot clock. 4-0. Seabass came from behind last round, but this guy's much harder to come back against. But yeah, the question of Americans, and then there's the other question of like, all right, people with American ties that wrestled for American institutions. That's different because Desi wrestled at Oregon State.
Abdullayev wrestled for Menlo.
Menlo, yes.
Bullen wrestled for Campbellsville,
Yep.
medalist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, almost had there.
Pretty crazy to think Seabass wrestled 125.
Yeah, it is.
125, 133, 141.
Yeah. And then remember when he bumped up to wrestle Mchedlidze at 33, it's like, oh, man, yeah, Seabass looks he's undersized, you know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That was so awesome when he did that.
Man, I like what Seabass was doing with those double unders. I hope he can get back to him. He's going to need something big like that.
Yeah, 4-0 going into the break.
What was he was down a bunch when he beat Tavanian, right? At Worlds in 2023?
Yeah, he locked up a lace and
Got that final turn that was so dramatic.
yeah.
It was dramatic in the arena.
Coach Jeff Buxton, he's in New Jersey, coaching Seabass, was also head coach of Blair Academy, prep powerhouse in New Jersey for several decades now. Oh, look at that big flap.
Little baby Seabass here.
Oh, so spindly.
Yeah.
Much thicker now. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Seabass shoes are custom Puerto Rico.
Thanks for pointing that out.
We didn't notice. We did not notice that star on that shoes. He needs about 49 more to be like the United States.
Yes.
Ooh,
Ooh.
takedown.
Oh, he's got a
Trap
trap
arm.
arm. He's got a trap arm. Come
Whoa.
on, get it.
Two.
Nice.
Oh,
Again.
Another one. Yes.
Again. Two more.
man, this is so
Oh.
perfect. This is so perfect. Keep
8-4.
Lost the trap arm.
Wow.
Don't force it. Don't force it.
8-4.
Man, that's
Dang.
Now that's what I call a nice sequence for Seabass.
He's got to, yeah, I think he's got to be really mindful of this arm spin here because you can give up 4 quick against Tamira Cheer.
Oh.
Oh. 4.
Shoot.
Oh, boy.
Come on, pop your head out.
Yeah, get one, and I'll have the lead.
1-1-1.
No.
One?
No, they're not. They're going to say they went out of bounds.
I'll give him the one.
Don't challenge
Did
it.
I score that? No, definitely don't challenge. Oh.
He's asking for the challenge.
Oh.
No.
Tulga
They're not
may have.
challenging, though.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Tulga may have stepped on his foot,
Oh.
but
All right.
Wow, what a change of events.
That was quick.
Tolga's got some feet to back. All right, now it's just short offense. Tolga's literally just blocking sled driving him off the mat.
All right, come on.
Tulga,
Seabass.
Tulga looks like he's got a little bit more in the tank. He got to sit out and not wrestle that repechage match barely an hour ago. Still got a lot of power. Dang.
Did
I-
Seabass have
90
that?
seconds.
Did Seabass have that tape on his arm in the first match? I didn't notice it.
I don't think so.
Oh, come on.
Oh, step out.
9-8.
9-8.
And one won't do it. That 4-point move is big since that's going to help with criteria.
He needs 2 now.
He should just get another takedown and a bunch more turns.
Yeah,
That's what I would do.
maybe a pin.
That parterre is very useful, but Tulga had the equalizer.
Tyler Perry in the chat says that Seabass is his favorite wrestler of all time.
Okay.
He's pretty fun to watch.
That's high praise coming from somebody with the IMDb page of Tyler Perry.
With the box office track record.
Yeah.
Decades of profitability. I think he was looking for a foot stomp.
I did go back and watch it. It was a trip
It was
that he got
illegal,
for the 4-pointer. Yeah.
so you'll allow it. All right, 30 seconds. Seabass needs a takedown. Tulga engaging. They're pummeling. 20 seconds. Seabass close. Come on.
We'll sprint now.
Come on, Sebastian. Get it. Get it. Short offense. 15, 10.
10.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Pop your head out.
Yes,
Come on,
yes.
Get that knee.
Oh,
His
it was
knee,
down,
hit
it was down.
His
Knee,
knee
knee.
hit. His knee hit for sure. They're going to challenge
Hit
this,
it.
and he's going to get it.
Hit it.
That knee hit again.
His knee hit. His knee hit. Challenge that. His knee hit for sure.
Challenge and let's get those points.
Tulga knows.
Yeah, he's not celebrating.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
he just said. Knee hit.
It did hit for sure.
Oh,
God.
man.
He's
This
the
would be
referee.
huge.
Seabass about to be an Olympic medalist.
It's crazy.
Well, we've seen some crazy things that happen here, you know.
And this was kind of the question coming into the Olympics.
did
for a
hit,
lot of-
yeah.
Yeah, it hit for sure. This is the question coming into the Olympics for a lot of Americans is like,
Yeah, Buxton knows.
yeah, he knows. See, watch this.
There he goes.
Right, he gets right. I think it hit twice. It's
Yeah,
there, it's
there.
down, and then it hits
Is there any chance they
there.
call?
Oh,
Is there any chance they call slip or no?
No, no
he
way.
stopped his momentum. He caught him. I mean, if they do, it would be a huge scandal.
Well, we've seen scandal. We've seen scandal before, so.
All right, they're zooming in. There
Not
can be
in
no
favor
doubt.
of Mongolia, though.
Yeah, right. One of the most famous ones was the Mongolian getting screwed.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that pause. 10-9, baby.
Uh-oh.
Wow! Seabass! Bronze medal for Seabass, baby! Oh!
Hit him
Look
with
at
the
that
big
gainer.
just got bronze medalist.
Man.
How do you like that? All right, we're counting that medal in the medal count. What's our score now? Puerto Rico. You know, I was looking at that medal count. You know how China has one more gold than us? We were talking earlier. I was like, all right, well, let's just add Puerto Rico's medals and to USA's, and then how will it work out? They have no golds, Puerto Rico.
Okay. Yep.
And then I looked up, and Hong Kong actually has 2 golds. So if we're playing that game, it's not going to help Team USA.
Well, who knows how many transfers we have to other countries and other sports.
Well, this isn't even transfers. I'm just like territories that are not independent fully.
What does Guam have?
I don't know how many golds Guam has.
And we're reclaiming the Philippines.
Let's go.
Man, you feel for Tomorrow Cherry. Wrestled a good match, had the big arm spin, but Seabass would not be denied.
This guy's beating so many Americans. I don't feel for him. Way to go.
So now we were kind of having a discussion this morning, like Seabass has basically lost every American he's wrestled on the senior circuit. Yeah. I think pretty much everybody's like, I don't think he would make the team.
Yeah. Well, that's funny.
But
yeah.
He wrestles very well at
international events.
That's the thing.
And I was kind of like, he's getting really good draws, but Cheer has beaten
every American.
Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat asked that, like, hey, can you guys talk about which Americans wrestling for other countries would make the U.S. team? And it's like, I don't know. I mean, maybe Stevan, but not really any of them.
Yeah.
I mean,
and then even Stefan, you could say, probably be a top 3 guy.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm. But if you were betting, they were all in the same, pool, same weight.
Like if everybody was picking Spencer or Stevan, I think a lot of Americans would pick Spencer Lee.
Yeah.
So,
incredible.
So Seabass is now world silver and Olympic bronze. He had Buxton, and then Pritzloff came over and gave him a hug. That was who was coaching him at Rutgers. Pritzloff now the head coach at Columbia. Mm-hmm. How long does Seabass keep wrestling? I would like to see him for at least another quad.
I would like to see it.
Yeah, but then does he? He's a New Jersey guy. His dad's got, I believe, a boxing or MMA gym, right, in South Jersey on the shore. Where does he stick around? Is he get into coaching? Is he going to stick with Rutgers? I don't know the answer, but he's got a lot of options now, and an Olympic bronze does nothing but help your resume.
Oof. Well, should we cut to break here for 30 seconds?
That was an exciting match.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to collect our thoughts, and we'll be back in 30.
That was great.
Dude, he came from behind in at least 2 matches that he won. Maybe all 3 of the wins he had.
Thank goodness he didn't challenge.
You going to make some sausage on that?
Oh, yeah. It's already made.
I want to retweet your sausage.
Mm-hmm.
That don't sound right, but okay.
I think it sounds perfect. Man, good for him. Sometimes when we don't have an American in the medal matches at a weight, it's boring, but 65 is just great no matter what.
All right, I think we're back.
Hello. So we had Miles Amin with an Olympic bronze as an American transfer in Tokyo. Now we got Sebastian Rivera.
Mm-hmm.
Musukaev coming up too, that's always fun.
He's an adopted American.
Mm-hmm.
Now the people's champ, Musukaev.
That Seabass match, had everything that you want in a wrestling match.
It's gonna be it's gonna ignite the conversation. Is our trials process the right one?
People are like, people in the chat are like, oh, can we get him back in the U.S.? Can we get him back in the U.S.? It's like, well, one, no.
And then
He
the
doesn't
other
want
thing
to.
is like if he comes back, he lost to Joey McKenna this year, 10-0. He lost to Nick Lee last year, 13-2. Yanni 2 years ago, 10-0. It's like the chances that Seabass makes the team,
It's not good.
not good. It's like, and that's not taking anything away from what he just did. It's like it's amazing, but best for Sebastian Rivera, stay in Puerto Rico and wrestle. Like you don't have to go through.
Hey, if you're good in the U.S., you should transfer.
There you go.
Tyler Perry in the chat wants
That's like
to know.
halfway facetious.
Tyler Perry asked, "What about that sausage, guys?" I mean, I think you could show him the sausage. If you want
Factory's
to.
turning right now.
Bring it up.
Here we go. We got sausage.
Lubina.
There's no. Oh, it's on this screen. We want to bring it onto y'all's screen.
You get the sausage up.
I didn't. Well, I could show everybody the graphic if we pull it up on our. If our producer can hear me. There it is.
Look at that.
There it is.
There's the sausage. Look at that.
Man, if they had challenged the 4,
That would have been bad.
Yeah. That's
Oh my God, Dudayev
Ooh.
just Ford Musukaev so hard.
Wow.
More
split
sick.
the legs.
Is it going to be another 2?
Should be.
Fall.
no,
Oh, he's out of bounds.
Almost.
Not even almost.
So they're gonna say not defensible, huh? We got some people in the chat asking for flow gear. Somebody wants a Larry wants bootleg Sion flow shirts.
Coming soon.
Okay.
What are they talking about now? Is there a second 2? Is that what they're talking about?
Yeah.
They should have been a second too.
It's just
Yep.
whether or not he was back to defensible. So 6-0. All right, Musukaev. Let's hit like a bunch of misdirections and win this match.
Lucky he wasn't pinned.
JD, you were expecting sad boy hours from Musukaev.
I said maybe. I said he could go sad boy or he could go, I need my Olympic medal.
You said in misdirection.
Yeah, misdirection.
He's got a world title, but he doesn't have an Olympic medal yet.
Oh, let's go.
They went too red. That was blue.
That was blue all day.
Always blue. Always blue. Always blue.
Judge and chair, no.
6-2.
Why did the mat official even offer for red? Was he on the wrong? I don't. Yeah, that was weird.
Man, I'm too busy in the sausage factory over here. I'm missing a lot of the good action.
He hit that misdirection so nice.
What are you challenging?
he wants points off of that.
Wow. Larry Steele says he's earned the flow
Musukaev
shirt.
shot.
They're challenging this?
That's terrible.
Those are idiots.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's going to say, I pushed off my foot, right?
No.
He didn't,
Musukaev reaching back.
clearly,
Hooked it. Yeah.
hooking-
clearly his move.
Oh,
Oh,
right there, he might have held him.
Okay, well then
He
it's
did not hold him long enough.
But then it would be two more.
Yeah, so it'll be. I mean,
I mean, long enough.
That's a bad challenge.
Immediate. There's no.
No, because Musukaev jumped over and exposed himself hitting this move, so he would have to hold him for like a second.
No, not a second.
He'd have to stop him.
Yes, because you can expose yourself getting exposure.
Yeah, but a
which
second
what
is
Musukaev
it's
did.
instantaneously as long as the momentum is stopped for any amount of time. There's no count.
The only thing you could
didn't
get
stop it.
is 2 there with the legs.
Yeah, but
But-
then Musukaev would get two
And
more.
Musukaev gets 2 more.
Right. That's why it's moot.
yeah, it's either going to be
You say-
6-2 or 8-4. Irish Repub 84. Are any Americans still wrestling for medals? Oh yeah, dude. Kennedy Blades going for
Oh, he's
gold.
pumping his
They gave him
fist.
the point.
And Kyle Snyder going
That's
for
terrible.
that.
And
is
then no
terrible.
2 for Hungary. They don't continue the
That's
sequence and
insane.
rescore of all. I thought they'd made that rule.
Kyle Snyder going for bronze.
Yeah,
also.
8-4.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
They do
All right.
Still a
rescore
moot
the
point.
sequence.
Dude dies.
Those eyes staring daggers.
8-6. There we go.
Oh,
Screwed him now.
Wait,
Great.
how? That
I don't-
doesn't make any sense.
I don't see the
Great
extra
challenge.
points.
Yeah.
Great challenge.
I can see the 8-4.
Okay. back
Okay,
to
yeah,
8-4.
it's 8-4. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, at least they get their challenge back, though. It's like the score doesn't really change.
Another
but
misdirection.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
This guy better.
8-6 Musukaev.
You got it.
there. What's Seabass's Twitter handle? Does he have one?
Is it Lubina?
Yeah.
Sion Larry is saying that he's
Thank you.
earned his Flow bootleg shirt.
He might have. He's a warrior.
He has been in the chat throughout.
I would give it
Not
to
even
him.
just.
He started.
This week.
He started by complaining that he's been following throughout his family vacation. But I think following on vacation. That I mean, I don't know.
You should be watching
But then he said. But then he added that he was watching all the sessions from the hotel bathroom, which is a detail we did not know until now. So
He's like, oh, honey, I got it, man. Just really dealing with something.
So Larry spent like I don't know, like 40 hours in a hotel bathroom. That is.
Where's Larry located at?
I think he's from PA. He was in Ocean
in
City,
Ocean City.
for vacation. Larry, where do you live?
Larry, you gonna be at Who's Number One?
We'll see.
If you're gonna be at Who's Number One, send me a message. I'll bring you a shirt.
There you go. There's that big old 4.
Boom.
DJ agrees that Musukaev is fun to watch, but he said his whining and fake injuries they kind of take it away from him. But he hasn't been doing that in a while.
Also, to me, that makes him more entertaining.
Yeah, the entertainment value is through the roof. Now, do I agree with it? No, but I love to watch it.
We haven't really seen any this year or last
Yeah.
from him.
Yeah,
It'd
look
be-
at that, man.
Another misdirection.
His entry to legs is just so crazy.
Oh, defense from Dudaev. As long as he's not doing those antics on an American wrestler that would otherwise have beaten him. He was doing some antics against like Yanni when Yanni beat him, but it didn't matter. Like they were just funny antics. They weren't like cheap.
Larry said he's going to be at
Oh,
number
nice
one.
shot.
Nice slide by.
It's gonna be at Who's Number. Let me know your size, Larry, and I'll bring a shirt.
Okay.
Oh, Dudaev, I'm trying to fight through here.
Don't let that leg get
Oh, he's still hooked. Oh, they're giving it
That's
to him.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's fair. Wow. So Sherman Valiev's got a medal for Albania.
Oh,
And a turn.
more.
Abakarov completely pooped the bed at 57, but they sent 3 guys.
Valiev brought home a medal.
I said that.
Yeah.
So they brought 3 guys and 1 medal, could be 2. Man, 6-point lead with 1:51.
Still plenty of time.
12-6. Come on, Musukaev. I mean, I don't really care. This is fun though.
JD's.
I'm sweating bullets.
Larry steals an
It's
XL.
the most nervous I've been all tournament.
Larry, okay,
He's an XL. He's an XL.
He's an excellent commenter in the chat.
There it
Yes,
is.
get it.
Can he get a turn?
12-8. Musukaev is coming back.
90 seconds.
Keith Gothard needs a collared flow shirt for church.
I actually have a collared flow shirt that is ginormous on me. So
Okay.
Keith's pretty big though.
Like, Keith is
Got to be
pretty
about
big.
twice the size.
Keith and I had a T-shirt exchange at one point.
Oh, did you guys do the jersey
Jersey
thing?
swap?
yeah, game
Yeah.
recognizes game.
Basically, yeah, it was at a workout at the Lamont MMA
we
gym.
might see some Musukaev tactics here at the end of this match.
Oh yeah, you can see him brewing. He's thinking like, all right, what do I do to waste time? Or
What happened to Zane Rutherford? Is Zane okay? That's a question in the chat. Apparently he had some concussion symptoms in his warm up leading up to the Olympics, and then after his match yesterday with Amouzad, those symptoms came back, so he did not
Larry
compete.
Steele. Mm-hmm. All right, I just plugged you into my calendar.
Come on, Musukaev.
let me guess. How'd you spell Steele, Sion?
How do you spell Steele?
Well, I don't think his name is probably spelled the way you're thinking.
It doesn't matter.
E-E-L.
I bet there's an E at the end.
I knew that. That's how I spelled it.
My bad. My bad.
That's not how he spelled it.
Now I can never trust another word.
Oh, that's four. That's four. Musukaev.
Oh,
And he's known for his gas tank, so he should be totally fine here.
not even.
Valiev sit in the corner.
Heavy hips.
12-12.
Keep him low.
Musukaev has the lead on criteria.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Keep that lock. Keep that lock. Keep that lock.
I need to lost it.
That's 2.
What?
They're saying grounded.
Are you kidding me?
I'll hit that buzzer.
And they still have their challenge because they technically won the challenge.
They were not grounded.
I need a replay.
And that's while they're crossing the legs. Musukaev.
Keith said he tried wearing his Flow t-shirt to church, but his wife said doesn't count. No collar.
No takedown, no takedown, no takedown.
Musukaev, like,
Takedown. I don't know.
he says his butt back, and I mean, he was the one that, like, that initiated that action, but he just initiated taking himself down.
Who, Moose?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
backs out of bounds here.
Right. Well, I feel like you should get continuation. That's how I think of it.
Are they
That's not
they
too.
saying?
His foot could have stepped. Did his foot step out earlier? I don't know.
Yeah, Dudaev's I think foot did, but you should get continuation.
I mean Musukaev.
Oh, his foot's
No.
out.
Nope, never did. Okay. Yeah, he's Dudaev. I think
Crazy.
Dudaev's getting 2 here.
Man, Musukaev got hosed on that challenge.
Oh, they gave him 1 on the
Oh, right.
the
It should've been
original
1.
challenge. You mean, or that challenge right there?
Yeah, I'm saying they should have lost that challenge, not had a challenge to go.
Oh, the first challenge. Yeah. Wow. 13-12.
Albania with 2 medals. Who would have thought? Superpower of wrestling.
Dang.
That wasn't even sad boy hours for Musukaev. That was like hitting really dope moves. He's bummed. Sorry.
Both
JD.
these 65-kilo medal matches have been incredible.
Fire.
Yeah. This is why I wish Magomedov was there. It's like he got cleared. He wasn't ruled ineligible. It was basically Russian Wrestling Federation or politics internal from Russia telling him not to go.
No, he had a severe knee injury.
Oh, my bad. He had a knee injury.
Somebody took a baseball bat to it.
Maybe. Look at the proud Albanians.
Oh, look at that. Do you see their eagle symbol or whatever that? What is their 2-headed bird?
You got it. I think that's it.
A griffin?
2-headed eagle.
Okay.
Their flag does look like a supervillain organization. The red flag with the black double-headed eagle.
I like that though. When you win, you can do this to celebrate. 2-headed eagle. Very cool.
Yeah.
Man, I'm bummed. Let's cut to a break. But we have a gold medal match when we get back. That'll be entertaining at least. All right, gold medal match time. Our first one of the day, first of 3, 65 kilograms. Kiyooka coming to the mat. Now Amouzad, he's been on a tear this tournament. Looks unstoppable.
So there was a discussion between us and in our own flow chat and some other places. Should he win gold here? So counting some chickens and maybe putting a cart or two before a horse. But should Amouzad win here, what other 65 kilogram performance could top what he just did here? And we'll have to see how he does. But Saslan Romanov of Russia in 2016 at Rio, where he tore through everybody.
Total killer. Yeah.
For Bisic.
He did it for Bisic, yes. Bisic Kudakov.
I thought you were talking about Andy Bisic.
Andy Bisic's mustache. Besic, probably.
If the shoe fits.
Yeah.
Andy Bisic, Besic Kudakov.
Andy Bisic also wrestled in the 2016 Olympics.
That's true. The when's the last time the only two-time world medalist besides Rulon, or the last two-time Greco world medalist?
Yeah, probably.
Counting Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
All right, can Kiyooka slow down the red-hot Amouzad?
Amouzad hasn't been able to use his underhook yet.
Let's see what's popping in the chat.
Chat's not popping that much this morning. A lot of people
Wake up, everybody. Let's go.
Sunday.
Wake up.
What else y'all got to do today?
Get ready for
Yeah, what's everybody doing right now?
religious
Sleeping?
services.
It's an Olympic day. They should not be sleeping. Olympic wrestling is on.
Oh, we got Amouzad. Yeah, he's backing
Kiyooka's
up.
been controlling center.
Kiyooka with the broccoli. Ray Higuchi thinks it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Kiyooka's been getting called out for his haircut, but his teammate Ray Higuchi, gold medalist,
Sideshow Bob.
says he likes the Sideshow Bob.
Kyle Grogan in the chat thinks that U.S. wrestlers could improve by doing some training overseas. I think a lot of them do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Larry, make sure you find me at Who's Number One.
Okay.
Just a reminder.
Every 20 minutes, just be like,
I want to give you your T-shirt.
yeah, I want to shake your hand with this T-shirt in it. Amouzad?
All right, Kyle, good luck. Kyle Grogan is asking for good luck wishes because
Double leg.
Just
Get one.
Kyle is asking for good luck because he's going to be competing in the International BJ Jitsu Nogi Chicago Championships.
Oh, he could stop by in Chicago and see Keith Gothard in his home where in Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Good luck, Kyle.
All right, now Amouzad's getting back to his ties and his underhooks. So much power.
He got put on the clock and he was like, all right, let me just get this point real quick.
Time to just run Kiyooka off the mat. Kiyooka, I don't know, his foot left the ground and then he just got carried for half the mat.
Larry pointing out we haven't seen Batman Sucks in here for a while. Yeah, he's not really an early morning guy, I don't think.
Sleeping in.
Oh,
my gosh.
Low-level shots. That was a conversation I saw Lee Roper.
Oh, he lost the foot.
Let's Kiyooka looking good.
The first points he's given up this tournament.
So the question is, what techniques have you seen that at this Olympics that you want to study more and learn more of?
Uh-oh.
Up two.
Leg lace in the middle.
4-1, Kiyooka. 6-1.
Another
It
one.
might be over.
8-1.
He's
No way.
It's
readjusting.
over.
No way.
Nope.
Oh, Amouzad.
One.
No way.
10-1.
One
Time's
more.
going to run
No
out.
way.
At the break.
Wow.
Saved by the clock.
Wow.
Berserker mode.
So crazy.
Kiyooka up 10-1 at the break. This is nuts.
He got saved by the
Wow,
clock.
Amouzad's still getting up to his feet after that. He hasn't gone to the corner.
I just broke my phone.
Well,
Larry Steele, bring Sion a new phone at who's number one.
And even trade
I
a
will
t-shirt
trade
for an
you.
iPhone.
Look, this. You see this a lot more too. There, Spencer did this. Just a head.
The head in the
Yeah, they don't
legs,
cross
yeah.
the ankles even.
So
They just shove that head right in between
exactly
the thighs.
where Zare, the same position Zare was in.
Oh, same score, same point of the match.
10-1 at the break.
I don't see Kiyooka falling.
Getting tired.
Falling off of the intensity level that Geno
Yeah, well, and the other thing is too, it's like, man, Amouzad's got to be careful
Yeah.
with that low single. No margin for error.
did. Yeah, does he adjust his game plan at all? So much for Soslan Romanov. I mean, no matter what happens, even if he gets the win, unless he, I don't know, pins him up real quick. He's already looking at the clock. He can't.
Yeah.
Here he just started, man. Wow.
And that was all up for his shot, too.
Holding on to that forearm. Wow.
Nothing yet.
Defense.
Amouzad's got to pick him up here. Oh, just,
0.
yep, nothing.
All right, well, whatever happens the rest of this match, 65 kilograms, best weight class of this tournament.
Most action. These guys came and wrestled.
You can't beat 65. The people's weight class.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Ooh,
That's some power.
10-3.
kind of played right into his strength there.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
shooting and staying on your knees.
Amouzad's like, you see these arms? I do whatever I want. But they're still.
5.
He killed all that time just to
Yeah.
get 0 points.
Get around behind, doesn't matter. 10-3.
Look at that ear.
Wow, it looks like he has a
Second ear coming
Yeah.
out.
That hair is poofed out big time.
Mm-hmm.
Koosh, 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 koosh.
Looks like one of those troll dolls.
Didn't
Only a
step
hand,
out.
only a hand.
You could pick Amouzad up.
Almost.
Knee was down. Yeah.
90 seconds. Amouzad down 10-3.
Yeah, that hair
Wow.
does just bounce, doesn't it?
Japan just having an Olympics of the ages. This is honestly, after what happened at Tokyo, they had to host the games with no fans. There was no tourism. I mean, the whole point of hosting the Olympics is you get to showcase your city to
Get
tourists
to
and
make some
international.
money, so they lost money on the
Yeah.
Olympics. A lot of it.
Theon's talking dollars and cents. I agree. That was rough for Japan. So this is payback.
Okay.
This is retribution. Keeping those elbows in. Man.
Yeah.
Wonder what's going through their minds. Amouzad, time ticking away. Kiyooka,
Watching
other side
Amouzad
of the coin.
Watching Amouzad in 2022, it seemed like, how does anybody ever stop this guy from scoring? And then watching him in 2023, it's like, how did this guy do that to the people in 2022? And this tournament's been a little bit of both. You're like,
Yeah.
yesterday, killing everybody. Today, it's like, there's no way he's going to get to 7 more points.
I mean, he is huge. Look at him.
Mm-hmm.
You wonder how much of it is like a
day.
second day weight cut type thing. where-
Yeah.
It's it.
If he
15
wasn't-
seconds.
If he wasn't competing on the last day of the tournament, you know, if he had that longer break between weigh-ins and competing,
Mm-hmm.
you do wonder.
Wow.
Soslan was a huge 65 kg.
Yeah, he was.
There we go. Kiyooka, the Kush.
And that keeps the team title alive for Japan.
So Japan will be
also.
rooting hard for Kyle.
Kyle, yeah. If Kyle wins the bronze medal match over Azarpira,
Wow.
Lots of surprises at 65. If you called this medal stand accurately, even after the brackets came out, you're a savant.
Even like once the medal matches were set,
Yeah.
it was 3 upsets. 3 upsets
What was
in
your
medal
call,
matches.
Bray?
What was my call?
Yeah, for this weight class.
Look, if you would have asked me to predict the 3 medal matches, I would have got all 3 of them wrong. I think that we saw 3 upsets right now.
Mm-hmm.
Woo. Actually, I might have picked Seabass just for fun, but if I was really, thinking who should have won or who was the favorite,
This one even more crazy than 2016 Ramonov. Just like in terms of unpredictability run.
mm-hmm, way crazier, I think. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to toss to break while Kiyooka runs around the mat with... He just gets a little flag. He doesn't get the full big flag.
A lot of writing on it. A lot of characters.
Got graffiti on that.
I'd like
flag.
to know what it says.
Google Translate. Get on it, Spay.
Moving up to 97 kilogram medal matches. This is not Kyle Snyder. He will be the next match. So we got one more to go. We got Ukraine versus Azerbaijan.
There's our bout board again.
Right
This
now.
is what's coming up, folks. We're on this match right here, Azerbaijan, Ukraine. Good luck pronouncing all that. Mchedlidze and Magomedov.
5 more matches to go, and wrestling will be over.
Six, right?
Mchedlidze.
4, 5. Yep, 6. Counting this
That's
one.
how I think it's pronounced.
Mchedlidze.
Well, this one counts.
I said 5 more matches to go.
Including this one, which also has to go.
This one's up there, so it doesn't count. To
Okay.
go.
Okay. People are asking about the Dake challenge yesterday. Was Dake correct? Or I mean, it was a process failure, really, is what it was. And so, I don't know for sure what Dake was saying, but I think Dake was probably pointing out the process failure. The thing is, there's not really an avenue for an athlete to do that. So that's the problem. There's not like.
Usually when the coaches and the athlete are like, oh, this, that, the refs go, well, do you want to challenge or no? Like score, they say score's correct. Do you want to challenge? Otherwise they go on with the match.
Yeah. So when their process breaks down, that's the unfortunate thing. There's no like process to fix the process. So
And you got to be feeling like helpless. Like,
Yeah.
what do I do? This is it. Like there's only, this medal match is the whole career. This is
yeah.
the do-overs.
Yeah.
And I think there was a little bit when people were discussing it, it was like, no, that was the correct call. And like when they did the review, I think they got that right of what they actually reviewed.
Points, but not the clock
way
part in the yeah.
The big issue was they didn't stop the match when the challenge button was hit.
Yeah.
They let 30 seconds or more happen.
And a takedown.
And a takedown happened in that time. And then they went back the sequence before they restarted and reviewed that, which they shouldn't have allowed that. Even if they wanted to challenge that.
What, dude? That was insane. The way he like almost fell over. He almost fell over backwards, and then defended the reattack, and then had his own reattack and got a takedown. That was nuts.
That was nice by Magomedov.
But yeah, so for Dake, it's like what they were challenging was the time and the process, but then what the people were reviewing were the points, and so then that cost him his challenge another point, and it's kind of spiraled.
Yeah.
But it just set Dake up to
Dake
bomb and just have a super impressive and dramatic
entrance
ending.
if it's his last match.
So this is the number 9 ranked wrestler has the 3-point lead, Magomedov, according to FloWrestling's accurate and precise.
They
rankings.
want the Kyle Dake and Takani Dragon Ball Z Kamehameha shot up there.
Oh, I think I deciphered what you're saying. Hold on. And then Marazi Mchedlidze of Ukraine is unranked. Tony Rotundo got a picture of them doing some cartoon thing.
You don't watch Dragon Ball Z?
When I was a child, yes.
Liar.
Okay, I didn't.
Still watching.
I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z since some guys in college had a bunch of the tapes.
5-0 at the break for Azerbaijan.
This is the Dragon Ball Z.
Which one is Dragon Ball and which one's Z in this, Sion?
Well, that's Vegeta, and then the other one.
Have that pronunciation.
The other one is Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan.
Super Sion.
I say Super Saiyan.
I pronounce it Sion.
Spelled Ceon, right?
Cyon.
I think you should pronounce her name with just one syllable. Sean.
All depends on who's.
Ah.
All right. That's what you were talking about, right?
Regan Jackson. We got it up there for you. Producer.
He already did. He
I missed it.
He already did it.
I didn't see. All right. I was.
Perhaps it goes up again, just for you, Sion.
Oh, wow. Sion, do you see it now? That way you can
I see it now.
get off of Ever's bag.
Yeah. Producer's doing his job, taking special requests.
taking a lot of abuse from Sion over here.
I do not abuse anybody.
5-0 lead.
Only verbally.
Azerbaijan. Uh-oh. Boop.
Nothing.
What?
One.
Dumped him on his head.
Somebody tweeted, "Let's go Kiyooka," and just a picture of broccoli, and Ray Higuchi quote tweeted it. Insane.
Ray Higuchi. These Japanese guys are having the most fun in Paris. I mean, all the winning helps too.
Yeah.
When you win, it makes celebrating that much easier.
But then Takatani gets pinned, and he parties harder than anybody.
Yeah.
Well, you got me there.
Sion got. Let it be on the record.
8-0.
Yeah, so these guys are, well, one's a transfer. Magomed Khan is from Dagestan. Magomedov wrestles for Azerbaijan. That's a pretty short trip. Mchedlidze is from Dnipro in Ukraine, even though he's of Georgian descent. That's why the name.
And
There
there
it
goes
is.
the match. 10-0 Tech. And we're going to have Captain America coming to the mat here and shortly.
Oh, baby.
Oh, the baby. Got to take a quick break so I can fully prepare.
Yep, we're going to cut to a break. Now that this match is over, when we return, Snyder time. All right, time for Kyle Snyder to hopefully win his third Olympic medal. They're showing him winning gold in Rio right now.
Be his 10th straight world or Olympic medal.
But no easy task here. He's split with Azarpira, so he's got to get this done. If he wins this match, he'll have a medal of every color at the Olympics.
Oh, they're showing George
Sitting for the
Menard.
cycle.
He could.
George
I
Menard.
think you need 2 bronze to hit for the cycle.
Oh yeah, one on the top half, one on the bottom half.
Yeah.
Okay, George Menard, Spay.
Oh, he's the bantamweight goat for American wrestling.
Well,
1904.
the fly / bantamweight goat.
Mm-hmm. He is 04 and 08 world or Olympic gold. Only one of 3 Americans that have won 2 Olympic gold medals. The other 2 are?
John Smith and Bruce Baumgartner.
You got it. Brucey B, the heavyweight goat for American wrestling.
So do y'all think Kale retired too early? Do you think he could have won another Olympic gold?
Well, Yeah, I mean, obviously, it would have been great to see him wrestle more, but I'm of the opinion that, these guys are making their own choices for their own careers. I can't. They're not wrestling for me.
I mean, if he didn't retire, what's his coaching trajectory like? He would be he started coaching pretty soon after his 04 gold, and
Immediately after.
it's
he came back
everything.
7 years later and took 5th. So
Yeah.
After not competing, yeah.
right.
He could have won more medals, but man, the whole wrestling landscape would look different if he had.
Now, that said, I'm also of the opinion that you can't give Kale credit and say, like, oh, well, he would have won all these golds, so he should be up there. It's like,
You never
Well,
know.
I can. He would have won a whole lot more.
that's not an uncommon opinion, Sion.
I think,
Well, there he is, Captain America.
could have and would have are two different things.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like Gable, you could make the same argument.
I could have won an Olympic gold medal if I went out,
You think?
I don't
In what?
think so.
In what sport?
I could win. I mean, I could have went out there.
You and Dr. Raygun of Australia could have been
Exactly. I
breakdancing.
could have went out there for breakdancing.
Yeah.
Sea Dog.
That would have been your name, Sea Dog.
Sea Dog.
Sion?
I'm just a dog that loves the
Sea-Dog.
sea.
You and Seabass
All right.
would have been Olympic medalists.
Let's go, Kyle. Let's get this done.
Sea Dog and Seabass.
I got some
Exactly.
sausage to make.
All right, Snyder.
Come on.
Match just started.
Now. 5 seconds ago. 10 seconds ago. Ooh, hand fight, hand fight,
Yep.
hand fight. Japan, we got
Heavy
the
down on that head.
land of the rising sun rooting for us because that would give Japan the team unofficial team title. If Snyder wins. Hand fighting, 30 seconds deep.
Man, I'm feeling a little nervous, but I think Kyle Snyder's getting this done.
I got faith in our guy.
Gotta have faith.
So they give him one blue.
No, blood time.
Okay.
Bleeding. What, Kyle just wanted to make sure he was bleeding?
Hey, man.
I think Kyle has blood on his head too. Varner's got it.
Varner just squeezes his dome. You're good.
Get back out there. Get this medal.
Oh, Snyder might be the one bleeding, huh?
Okay, back to the center.
Yeah, he
Oh,
is.
yeah, that cut. Right on the forehead.
Come on, Snyder. What you got? Ooh.
Larry Steele saying that Kyle Snyder's still young enough for another quad. I mean, he's young enough for multiple quads.
He said he's going to go till he's in his 40s.
Yeah.
40s, yeah.
So that's like 4 quads.
2-piece of quad. Whoa, watch your thumb there, Azurpira.
Oh, no.
That was a good re-attack from Azapira.
Yeah. Snyder wasn't in that position long, and
Timed Kyle's fake.
They're gonna take care of this blood too. You could tell it's starting to bleed more.
It's going to be an issue. They're going to have to head wrap him.
Yeah.
just do it now.
It's going to be hard to wrap where it's at on his head.
Just give him the Godoyev diaper.
2-0 lead now for Azurpira.
Oh, yeah, it is flowing down his nose.
Give him a cap.
It does seem like they slow play these head wounds when they can just wrap it right away.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up, B. Snyder, and also an Olympic gold medalist. I mean, Varner.
Tyler Perry's asking.
Kyle, also an Olympic gold medalist, too.
True. Tyler Perry's asking.
They did not wrap it. They just wiped it, and it will continue to bleed.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
It'll be a slow match.
Tyler Perry in the chat is asking if Aaron Brooks moves up next quad, what's Kyle Snyder going to do? He's going to wrestle Aaron Brooks. They're going to wrestle each other.
What if Kyle Snyder,
I've
what if
heard-
Kyle Snyder goes to heavyweight?
I've heard people asking that. I just
Can't imagine.
I just don't think he's big enough. I mean, he's trained with Taha, so he may have a sense of where he stacks up. I just don't think he's big enough.
He looks very small next to Taha.
He beat Gwiz.
That's true.
Yeah, folk style many years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I thought Gwiz had that match, and
And then he shot in overtime for no reason.
And
Gosh, dang it, guys!
Wrap it.
With the wrap on.
Rat. is there some law or some rule where you got to like, well, we can't waste all this precious gauze?
He actually could run out of bleeding time if they just continue to do this. He has 3:20 left.
And then they should riot.
That looks like they're rapping. They're rapping.
Blood time. We need this one. We need to go off on a high note.
Well, we got Kennedy Blades.
We need that one too. For men's freestyle, though. Women already had, no matter what happens.
MFers?
What's that?
And the MFers.
For the MFers. For the WFers,
The WFers had a good tournament.
WFers, no matter what Kennedy does, like, pressure should be off. Like, the women had a great tournament.
They already doubled up on their Olympic medals.
Historically best. We've never done better. So people complain about the women's freestyle performance. Shut up.
It's un-American.
Yeah. All right.
There we go. We got the wrap. Texas Buckeye in the chat asking, what do we think about Vinesh Phogat situation? Well, they delayed the ruling by a couple days, so I don't think we're going to find out anything.
Yeah.
I say give her medal.
Okay.
Snyder up, or
Should give her a
Snyder
t-shirt, Sneha.
trails 2-0. Yeah, maybe get her a flow shirt.
1 minute left in the period. Azurpira is a tall dude. That's a long torso. They're in the classic stance, thumb blocking. 30 seconds left in the first.
Yeah, Kyle, keep working that head.
Yeah. He has in this tournament had an ability to wear down his opponents and find openings in the second period. So hopefully that's going to remain true. But all this blood time probably not helping that cause.
Yeah, 10 seconds left in the period. We saw Zahid Valencia wear down Azurpira and get that nice win. Come from behind with several takedowns. 2-0 at the break.
At the break, Texas Buckeye with a $10 super chat and a Go USA. Hey.
Hell
I say-
yeah.
I say let's go USA. Thank you, Texas Buckeye.
You got to assume Texas Buckeye is rooting for Kyle Snyder,
Yes.
former Buckeye.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's just a Texas Buckeye. There could be a Buckeye school in Texas.
That's true. I don't know every
That's
Texas mascot. There's a lot of colleges in Texas.
He could just be confused about what Texas's mascot is.
That too.
It's a pretty iconic
I
mascot.
thought he was,
Yeah,
But maybe.
I'm guessing the only Buckeyes are in Ohio.
Second period underway. Here we go. Come on, Snyder.
All right. I like that. Taking ground. Has there been no cautions or passivity warnings, has there?
Mm-mm.
All right, Snyder, don't just push. Set it up, set it up.
I don't think Snyder's ever lost to an Iranian at Worlds or Olympics, right?
Remember how close he came?
Golej.
Yeah.
Oh, and Golej.
Golej.
And then the,
Golej shot.
and like on the edge and he could have given up one and instead he gave up two. And
Yeah.
after the match, the coaches just immediately did that like on the back of the neck, like you're gonna like pat him on the back, but instead they grabbed the scruff of his neck and just started screaming at him.
Yelling at him.
Azurpira on the clock now, so if he can't score in the next 18 seconds, Kyle Snyder will get a point.
Gotta watch those hands to the face.
Zahid Valencia beat Azurpira in like a really dramatic match last
Crazy
year.
match, like 12-9, 12-11.
Kept getting in on legs and you think you'd get stretched out. Oh
No.
So Snyder did get a point on the expired shot clock, so he's still within a
They
takedown.
need to get that blood.
Re-taped.
Yeah. Azurpira got the step out, but not until like a couple seconds after the shot clock expired. So it's
I wanna
3-1.
see a shot of how much bleeding time is left. He is actually probably
Texas.
getting a little low.
Texas Buckeye went to the Ohio State University, so thank you for
There you go.
clearing that up.
Have we told him that Kozak's a Michigan man?
Mm-mm. But Kozak also spent a little time in Ohio.
Yeah.
He did his
True.
time.
I
He actually didn't go to the University of Michigan. So I guess he's not a Michigan man. He's just a man from
I
Michigan.
had season tickets to Ohio State wrestling.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a financial investment that we can all respect.
Mm-hmm.
But you are a Detroit Lions fan.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, the years have been good
I guess
recently.
the worst fan to be is a Cowboy fan.
At least the Cowboys have won a Super Bowl. Made it to a Super
Not
Bowl.
recently.
That's true.
The Lions have been good past couple of years.
Yeah.
You just had a terrible 20 years before that.
Barry
whole
Sanders
lifetime.
retired.
Yeah.
Dan Campbell's got a really iconic and deep voice, so you got that going for you.
I do still think I saw Kyle still has like a minute 50 of bleeding time or 2 minutes.
Yeah.
So you should be good.
He's got 1 minute 40 seconds. 3-1.
2-pointer does it.
He's got to get to a leg.
Get a
Man.
low leg and then crack back.
He's moving.
Yeah, I like how he's
As if,
starting
yeah,
his
yeah.
sprint now.
Yeah, I should start that.
Azapir's been doing a good job of controlling Kyle's left wrist this entire match.
Yeah.
Got him stepping. 1 minute 15.
He's wearing him down.
Keep going. Keep going. Oh, he touched the leg.
106.
Azurpir getting worn. Got to keep his head up. You can't just pull down and bury your head. I see big
Kyle's
breasts.
He's going to get him.
Come on.
Yeah, his feet are.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Getting heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Kyle. Snap, snap, snap.
Come on, Snyder.
Yeah, the quick reattacks weren't there for Azurpira.
Oh,
There you go, Snyder. No.
Azurpir is so good getting to that wrist. Oh,
it.
he's in deep. He's in. Come on.
Got the
Come on.
choke.
Pull it.
Pull it in. Drive. Ah, he's going to kill
Stand him
Kyle.
up. Stand him up. Stand
Get
him
him
up.
up.
Come on, let's go. Bring it up. 40 seconds. 40 seconds left. Come on, Snyder.
He's going to get him.
Azurpir is
He's going to
gassing.
get him.
Azurpir is gassing. Come on, push him. Push him.
No.
Not the right
Oh,
one.
no.
Come on. Stay.
Oh, no, his foot never came
Oh,
out.
he
Foot
didn't
never
step out.
Foot never came out. Foot never came out.
No.
They're going to give him the point.
Challenge.
No.
4-1. Let's see if they challenge here. Varner was right there. And
Fake. He's not injured.
Let's see the replay.
Varner was right there. So I think if they're not challenging, Varner saw probably Snyder's.
Show the replay.
From the angle on the original stream, it doesn't look like they're going to challenge.
Now that is some lung spray. That is lung spray.
Mm-hmm. Man, just that center of the mat.
Snyder's got to go now.
Mm-hmm. Quick takedown. Or step out.
No replay. God, that's such
I almost would like a
Yes.
step out first.
Yeah.
Come on, Kyle.
Reattack.
20 seconds. Let's go.
Oh, he circled back in. This is bad.
That's a second warning.
That's a 1.
And Snyder's eyebrow is blown up. Shoot. Should have been a point. God dang it.
16 seconds.
Freaking Azurpira.
He must have stepped out.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
16 to go.
We're going to have to pick him up and put him on his butt.
Come on, Snyder.
Azurpira's too fresh.
Not going to get it.
Nope. 5th place.
Man,
Dang.
dang it. First time since 2015, Kyle Snyder leaving a Worlds or Olympics without a medal.
So literally hasn't happened in a decade.
Ouch. Man, that sucks.
That's a blow. That's going to get the negative comments out.
Oh yeah, they're already popping.
It sucks that Snyder, I mean, look at him. He's battling through it. He left everything out there, and they're still going to say, oh, bad effort or whatever. It's not effort. It's not.
They're calling for wholesale changes again.
Oh, great.
What are we going to change?
Yeah.
Ask him what we're changing.
What are we changing?
All right.
Yeah.
Let's cut to a break.
Art.
All right. We're all a little bummed, but
Sad boy hours at the watch party.
gonna power through. We still have one American going who can win gold, Kennedy
That's right.
Blaines. So can't get too down. We've got a couple matches. First up, our 97-kilogram final, where we could be watching a potential legend in the making, Tazhudinov.
Yeah, burst onto the scene last year. He's from Dagestan. Trained in Sajaliev's namesake gym. They named a wrestling academy after him, where he's
Not just that, same coach. Him and Sajalayev trained together. Still do,
Yep.
actually.
And then at Worlds, he first beat Snyder, then he beat Sadulayev, and then he won gold, and now he's trying to
Win another gold.
win an Olympic gold this time and cement himself as the new top dog at 97.
I like Bahrain singlets.
Yeah. They got a big budget. They can hire somebody to make nice uniforms.
Adidas. That's who they hired.
Yeah.
They had Kanye design these.
Those are yays. Yeah, they have similar opinions. Bahrain and Kanye. They're simpatico. What do you think about Tazhudinov's style? It's almost nonchalant. He's kind of very chill.
Yeah.
He doesn't bounce around. He doesn't get amped.
He's pretty complete wrestler. We're kind of finding out.
Not a lot of holes in the game.
Yeah, he's got good parterre offense. If you're in on his legs, it's probably where he's best. He's really good at countering.
Mm-hmm.
And then, as we saw yesterday, it's like, man, he can hit those low ankles, can kind of go high to low, and finish his own attacks. So,
not afraid to tie up. Got some upper body stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, like, for Snyder, the wrestler that he is, to beat Tazhudinov, it's kind of a narrow path. The path to victory for him, just looking ahead, looking in the future, he's a scary shots. Dude. Yeah.
Yeah. And in the U.S., people are going to be upset about this performance, 2 bronzes and a silver, but what are you going to replace Snyder with who?
Yeah. I mean,
still one of the most decorated heavyweights.
And, just going forward, throwing out all the past results, at the next World Championship, who's going to challenge Snyder? He hasn't been challenged domestically since he was in college.
Yeah. I think it is very safe to say now, now that we know, oh, man, that's it. That's it. That's
going to pin him.
That's it. Get in position.
He's been fall. That's it. He's pinned.
Wow, back-to-back years.
Wow.
Pin in the World Finals 2023. Pin in the Olympic Finals.
Whew. Too easy for this guy.
Is that an arm spin attempt or what was that?
Yeah, arm spin for,
So they going to call it a slip? No?
Nah.
This coach should be challenging saying that's a slip.
I don't think he wants to keep wrestling this guy. He's like, you know what? I'll take that silver. That's good enough.
I want to see that replay.
Oh, you're going to see the replay.
Yeah. I just hope Mchedlidze comes back so we get that rematch.
Mm-hmm.
Mchedlidze technically did injury default out of the match last year. And I think he wasn't 100% healthy. Some people, maybe on this panel, don't necessarily agree.
I mean, what's 100%? Everybody's dealing with something. I think he could have wrestled.
Where's the replay?
I don't know, but they're cutting to a break, and they'll probably do medal ceremonies. I'm not sure. Today's a little different, but I got to think.
Yeah, they're going to do a ceremony.
They'll do a medal ceremony, so we will likely be taking a longer break. But keep us open, keep us locked in, and we'll be right back when the actual matches return.
Change this to my.
Okay, we are finally back. That was a even longer break than I expected.
Anybody in the chat still?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're.
The chat's popping. Keith's talking about how Jaden was his favorite wrestler to watch, and he also was very stressful to watch.
Yeah, Jaden could be a heart stopper.
People also, trying to figure out, do we need wholesale, changes, all that type of stuff. Miguel in the chat says, if we're dominating U20 and Underworlds, I think we'll be in good shape for the future. Hopefully this is just a bad performance this year. That is a good reminder that we do have U17s coming up in a couple weeks, which would be awesome, and then U20s a couple weeks after that. So if you guys do like, the early morning international wrestling, we got more of it. We got more of it coming. And you can watch all that wrestling live on Flow.
Yeah, my thing is, you could definitely be disappointed. You can definitely want more. And I hope people take away from the Olympics was like, man, that was awesome. Like watching all this high level wrestling, I want more, and then get like greedy for just absorbing more of these matches. And of course, you're going to be rooting for the U.S. and disappointed when they lose, but like, there's more out there. We can enjoy it more than once every 4 years.
Yeah, and I mean, I do think, especially our U20 world team in men's freestyle, we have a really strong team. So that's one that we could see some good results. And here we go. We got Cuba on the mat here at 76 kilos, and she's got a takedown already, up 2-0.
Final 3 matches of the Olympics. This is it. There are no more medal ceremonies in between. We got the final bout board that we'll probably look at.
I got a cheer for Cuba in this one for my great grandma.
This is for great grandma Sion. What were their names?
That's a good question. I don't know,
You just know they were from Cuba. Fair enough.
I was planning on plugging my DNA into the system, into that DNA system.
And that would tell you their names.
It'll give me something on my family tree. But I had to check, make sure I got a big family, make sure nobody ain't wanted for no crimes. When you plug your DNA in the system, they could track down all the criminals.
Oh, they can.
I had to clear with the family members. Hey, man, none of y'all got any records I need to worry about.
Any hair fibers on the scene?
So,
crime scene?
Everybody says they're good, so I plan on doing that this year.
Okay, 23andMe it. This is the final bout board, though, ever, if you want to chuck that up on the screen.
2 matches after this one here.
Cuba, Kyrgyzstan. Cuba out to 4-0 lead. She's looking strong. These are the 2 women that Kennedy Blades beat. And then Ecuador, Colombia. That's an all South American battle.
So if Cuba wins here, there'll be 3 out of 4 medalists at this weight from Pan Ams.
That's right, our Pan Am buddies. So that to me would make this entire Olympics a roaring success.
Yeah.
As long as 76 kilo has 3 Pan Am medals, then nothing negative can be said.
The Russian bloc that has all the medals in every weight.
And now Pan Am's taken over. Mm-hmm. It's Panama. Panamosity.
It's Pandemonium.
It's Panama.
Pandemonium.
Great song by Van Halen.
Van who?
Have you ever heard of Van Halen?
I've heard of Van Halen.
Okay. They're kind of like Bob Marley, but for...
No, it's not. You don't compare Bob Marley to nobody.
Bob Marley, but if he played a little bit faster and had a stronger percussion rhythm section. That's what
Bob
Van
Marley
Halen's
has
like.
no comparison, period.
He's very much like Van Halen, though.
No.
A little bit like Whitesnake, and then
Never heard of them.
a touch of Quiet Riot.
Never heard of them either.
Hey, how should I do our FloWrestling picks? Do you have to get it exactly in the right spot?
I think it should be like
Credit for if somebody gets bronze.
3 points for the right spot and 1 point for just picking a medalist.
You should still get points if you pick somebody as silver and they get bronze.
Cuba's still leading by a 4-0
Yeah, like 1 point for out of
score
medalist
at the break.
for nailing it.
Okay.
I think. I mean, I don't know. There could be different, but something around that ratio.
We also submitted these before draws came out too, so it's
Yeah.
1 point for medal, 2 points for exact placement.
I'd say even 3 for exact.
Well,
Or 2. I don't know.
if you pick someone to get bronze and they couldn't have gotten silver,
right, because they lost to the champ, but you had them losing to the champ in the finals.
I think
I have the ability
punish for
to
that.
predict Ethereum blockchain. So when you do a random draw, I'm like, I got to fit
It should
you.
be 5 points for correct champ, and then just medalists after that almost.
So we're getting a little bit more specific change suggestions in the chat, and the most popular one for Team USA is competing more against international competition.
I agree with you. You've been banging that drum, David.
I would love to see it. I mean, whether or not it will make us do better at the Worlds or Olympics, I would just like to see it more. So that'd be great.
Yeah, let's get greedy for competition.
I remember back in the day, they used to have that big Sunkiss Open. Like a lot of athletes used to go to that event. I don't think it doesn't exist anymore. Or even the Dave Schultz.
That exists.
Farrell.
Exists.
Like the U.S. guys, like the senior level guys, used to compete a lot in those.
I think there's a double-edged sword to having a bunch of really experienced legends on your team. Like one, you get legends, you get a team that you get excited about. That's why
lineup legends.
That's why people are picking 5-6 medals for the U.S. is because we had a really, really seasoned team for the most part, and we've seen these guys. We've seen Kyle Snyder medal 7 straight times. We've seen Dake win 4 world titles and 2 other medals beyond that. We've seen them do it. So that's the good side. The bad side is because they've done that, they maybe feel a little less compelled to compete internationally as often. And maybe that did hurt, but it makes sense too, because a lot of these guys, like they're not trying to put more miles on their bodies and all that type of stuff. So if the byproduct of this Olympics is we compete more throughout the year, I love it.
Yeah. Here's one aspect of getting guys to compete more is the financial side of it, because I feel like before people would compete because it's like, who cares? You're just trying to get matches. Nobody's making any money. So
they used to get I think when you won those tournaments back in the day, you used to get like $2,000 or $3,000 for each tournament you won.
Yeah, but just to enter it, I mean, now there's a lot. You want a bunch of guys in there, so there wasn't as much funding. Now, as more funding has come into it, it's like, well, I'm getting paid to win Worlds and Olympics. I'm not getting paid to win the Bill Farrells or to go overseas and win these ranking tournaments. So why leave where I'm training, where I have a good situation? You have great practice partners. There's great depth in the U.S. So there's an aspect of it. That's not the only part of it. If guys want to get better and that's going to help them get better, they're going to figure out a way to do it. But maybe think of it, from the USA as a whole, not just USA Wrestling or anybody else, but how do we make a financial structure where tennis players compete all the time and golfers, because that's how they make their living. That's how they make their money, is competing and winning prize money and sponsorships and all that other stuff. So that's the goal, is to get wrestling to that level, and that will help.
The goal is that if they're all competing nonstop, then it should be like, okay, you win a tournament, you're getting $10,000-$20,000.
Let's make it $1 million.
I don't know. Let's be realistic now. Let's start with a number that's attainable.
We're gonna get there.
Let's start with a number that's attainable. $10,000 to win each tournament, like the ranking series. You win, you get $10,000. So then that encourage, a guy could go, okay, I'm gonna win 10 tournaments. I'm gonna make $100,000 for the year. It gives them a reason now to compete.
Yeah, one.
Didn't WWE do prize money?
Yeah, it's pretty modest, but to their defense, and the point I was about to make was, you have weight classes. So when you have 10 weight classes and 3 styles, and you have a tournament, it's tough. You multiply.
Adds up.
Yeah,
adds up real quick. So we need some money.
Whereas tennis tournaments, you have men's and women's singles, and then you have doubles, but you're really only paying men's and women for one single class.
Okay.
Quick update on the match here. Marin up 6-0 with 45 seconds left to go. So
Kuba
looking like the Pan Ams just may get those 3 medals here at 76 kilos.
Might celebrate with a Kuba Libre.
The greatest Olympic run
in men's freestyle.
They took second in men's freestyle.
They didn't even win the team race.
Also, I would almost guarantee Russia/Soviet Union has had several better times.
Now, I would say Japan had
That's a question from Clint McAllister.
Hey, Clinton. I would say that Japan had the most surprising result. I don't think anybody was picking them to win 2 golds and a silver, but
I would say the USA had one of the best performances in 1904. Okay. This was George Menert, the flyweight GOAT. Won his first of 2 gold medals, but we won 5 of 7 weight classes, so not too shabby.
See what? Was that a match? Man.
Uba, that's their first medal of the tournament, right?
Well, Mihan. Or women's?
Oh, you're right, Mihan.
And also, Sarah's opponent in the finals was from Cuba.
Really embracing right now.
Yeah.
And Orta.
A weird look.
Yeah, that is a very. I don't like that. The cameraman was like, "Yeah, let me get this off."
So Japan
Which director?
Yeah.
in 64 and 68, one of those I think was Tokyo, right? Japan won the first 3
Go Cuba.
weights in both of those. Utaki Yojiro, Oklahoma State great, won 2 golds in those. They've been lightweight powers for decades now.
Andrew Spey, I want to wish you a congratulations. You won the Flow Pick'ems.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
JD, you took second.
What did you end up using for the point system?
3 for first, and then just 1 for a medal after that, regardless of where.
Did I finish top
was.
10?
You and Connor tied for 4th.
There we go,
I took
baby.
3rd.
So Connor and I tied for that second bronze medal.
Second bronze, yeah.
They didn't even invite me.
What
Did
were
not invite you.
what were the how
The
close
difference
were
is
they?
21 to 18 to 16 to 15. The difference was Spey picked Jamalov to win at 74.
Good
You
pick,
guys
pick. I
both
Dake.
picked Higuchi. Everyone picked Amouzad. Oh, JD, you picked Musukaev, but didn't matter.
Had to.
That's betting with your heart, my man.
Yeah, so that puts Spey ahead because he got the finalists right. He got Amouzad, Kiyooka, but he's flipped him.
Yeah. See, I knew they were going to make the finals.
So he got 1 point on you there, and then he got 2 points
Yeah.
on Jamalov.
2 points on my plate.
Piece of points.
Man.
Wow.
Did I have Kiyooka medaling?
I don't think so.
DJ in the chat.
Two bronze.
DJ in the chat saying, guys, that's Cuba's 5th medal. Still think we don't need to make some changes? Those are completely unrelated points.
Amouzad and
I'll tell you
I
this.
thought he was going to make fun of me for saying that's the first medal. Which
he better not be serious. He better not be serious.
Dude, listen.
Yeah, this is day 6 of waking up at, well, not every time.
You know what? I do think we could follow the Cuban model of, be funded by Russia during the Cold War.
Yes.
And then import a bunch of Russian coaches to, inject wrestling into our culture. And then all of our best Olympians will become really great, but then they're going to all age out and eventually not be able to represent the team.
Yeah.
And then the entire wrestling culture will just completely fall apart.
And then have a whole generation of kids named Vladimir or some variation of Yuri.
So we could
That Soviet influence.
do that. No,
So you're saying we should follow that? Okay.
that'd be great. No, I mean, Cuba
It
having
worked for Greco.
Cuba having 5 medals is, partly because they have a serviceable Greco team.
I was about to say, I don't think they won any in men's freestyle, correct?
I don't think so.
No.
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 Which is, I don't think a coincidence. And don't forget, we also balled out in women's freestyle.
So did they. They got 1,
2 medals,
2. Yeah.
or 2 or 3. I don't know.
We could potentially go 3 golds in women's freestyle. We could potentially win 50% of the golds.
I would love to see it
Just as many golds as Japan.
if it happens, or they're gonna either we're gonna have just as many or they're gonna double us up. So
Yep.
yeah.
So Russia in the 2000s twice won 4 of 7 weight classes at the Olympics. I think that's the most dominant recently. They also won 3 of 6 in Tokyo. So Japan did extremely well. 2 champs and a silver. And then Ishiguro scored a couple points, 7th or 8th place, 9th place.
Got
Yeah, 7th place.
Ecuador.
El Ecuador. So a great performance, but not an all-time great, but certainly one of the best. Anybody pick Ramazanov to win 86?
Nobody picked him to place.
Wow.
Everybody picked how many?
Well, it's weird because
Early.
he did not have he had one really bad tournament.
I didn't account for Yazdani's shoulder falling out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Ramazanov.
not?
I should have.
Why didn't you, Sion?
Those Columbia singlets are cool. I'm not sure what color she's supposed to be, but
See, that's what I'm saying. Okay,
blue.
You got Colombia
All right, well, darker,
versus
that's fine.
Ecuador.
But yeah, Ramazanov, were you saying, John, that was not?
Oh yeah, he had 2 weird losses to guys who he lost to Nurmagomedov, who that's who Miles Amin beat, and he lost to Osman Gosen, who's not ever been a title. I think he may have won a medal once, but like
I would put that in the column of compete more, and it's fine to take losses, like not during the regular season. And don't worry about where Kozak will then rank you in the international rankings.
Yeah.
Ramazanov was not ranked super high, and he brutalized an entire Olympic bracket. All right, who we got here, Sion?
Ecuador versus Colombia.
Can you say their names for us?
I can't even see their names. I'm
Here, let me.
Here you go.
Tatiana Rentenera. Korea. And Genesis Risco.
Okay.
Riasco.
Hey, here's a question for you guys. Rankings question.
Okay.
So Ramazanov goes to number 1, right? Beats Aaron Brooks, beats Hassan Yazdani.
Yep.
Fair.
Where do you put Aaron Brooks?
Still below him and Yazdani.
You think
Well,
he's below
ahead.
Yazdani?
He was ahead of Yazdani before this.
Oh, because he beat David.
Beat David twice.
And so
Only lost to Ramazanov.
his only loss is to
beast.
barely
Two.
lost to
Number
Ramazanov.
2.
You got to keep him.
Yeah.
2.
Number 2.
Now, I do think at some point, if we don't see Brooks at international, like if he just stays domestic,
He's going to drop.
and you have more info on other guys, but I don't. That's getting into a hypothetical world where I have to think more, and I don't. It's too early, and I've already made enough.
I wonder when
Blunders.
you see a guy like Brooks compete again.
Yeah,
Does he go somewhere and compete in the spring, or is it just U.S. Open?
and now
Hopefully we see him at
Or-
the Schultz or something.
and we think he's going. Well, CP definitely says he's not staying at 86. So if he goes 92, those are
He was saying that before the Olympics that he was going to go up to 92.
Yeah.
And
those are usually the easiest, not easiest, but the less deep, the shallowest brackets of any international tournament. At least men's freestyle is 92 kilos.
yeah, because Brooks could have a bye to the finals if he wants it for Final X
Right, because he medaled.
if he stays at 86. So it's like he could just sit and chill until Final X.
But no, at this point, he needs to compete a little.
Coach Sion says, Aaron Brooks, you must compete,
You must compete.
or you're answering to this guy.
Word in the chat thinks Brooks should focus a little bit on parterre, which I think would be great.
He
That's
doesn't- yeah.
almost every U.S. wrestler.
Yeah, I mean, you saw like some guys make big jumps when they did. I mean, Burroughs made big jumps when he added his leg lace. James Green.
It's one thing where, the U.S. guys are adding like, Seabass did great with that trap arm, and he gets some guts, and guys, Dayton Fix has a great trap arm. But the international guys that grow up in freestyle, and this kind of goes for all of the positions, is they have a little more creativity in all the freestyle stuff. They're just used to being in those positions and improvising more rather than, okay, I go to this, and here's my sequence and that, and they learn it that way rather than just having it be natural to them because that's how they've always wrestled. I don't know if that made sense, but
Here's a question for you guys: if Aaron Brooks moves to 92 next year, who's making the team at 86?
Zahid would be the next guy up on the ladder, and was an inadvertent singlet pull that didn't affect the position. I don't think, maybe, I don't know, but anyway, that little singlet pull was what kept him from beating Aaron in the first place.
Yeah.
And him and Aaron had battles.
Now, when does Aaron have to declare? Well, wait. I mean, does he have to?
No, he just has to enter
registration?
Registration, yeah.
So he can keep Zahid at bay.
Bay.
Isn't Zahid?
Baby.
I don't know why you would. You would actually probably want him to go the opposite way.
He probably has to declare before U.S. Open if they make it the same as last
Well, he could
year.
still under the weight. He would just have to forfeit his bye to the finals.
That's the interesting thing.
So I don't know why you would do that, but
That's the interesting thing is we don't know for sure what the qualification process will be for the 2025 World Team. We can assume it could look similar to
I don't see
what it's
why
looked
it
like,
would
but
change.
I don't know. There are a lot of times they're like little tweaks, slight tweaks. I don't know.
A lot of the procedure stuff, like when you need to say stuff, and if you're sitting out.
Colombia is currently leading with score 1-0, 2 minutes 30 seconds left.
Hey, fun with flags. Look how similar the Ecuador and Colombia flag are. They're the same, except Ecuador has a little shield on it. It's kind of like how a lot of the former Yugoslavian republics are the same, except
A lot of the
shields
African
are different.
countries.
Wow.
Jamaica.
Super chat for
Well,
right
a lot
here
of those flags are patterned after Jamaica.
Really?
Okay.
And Jamaica is
No.
patterned after Scotland.
And then Jamaica, except for some of those countries in Africa, like they take out the green, they use the red for the blood instead of the sunshine.
No, blood over sunshine.
There you go.
We know what they say. A pint of blood is worth more than a gallon of gold.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody said that.
Well,
I would gladly.
Carmine Jr. said that in The Sopranos.
I'll give you a pint of blood for a gallon for a bucket of gold.
Well, yeah, it's a malapropism from a TV show called The Sopranos.
You want something? Give me the gold.
Did you catch that at all, JD? You were lost in your chats.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What we're talking Sopranos.
A pint of blood costs more than a gallon of gold.
That's right.
So said Carmine Jr.
Okay. Texas Buckeye in the chat with a $50 super chat saying, "Have a coffee, gentlemen." So, yeah.
Hey, round of applause for Texas Buckeye.
Thank you, Texas Buckeye.
Anyone else want to give us extra money through our YouTube channel? We will also shout you out and applaud you.
I need an Uncanny X-Men #1. I only need about good copy.
What grade?
$300,000. If
grade?
somebody wants to give me a $300,000,
What if they give
just
you?
send me the book.
What if they give you Uncanny X-Men, like the reissue from the new series in like 2015 or whatever?
Yeah, I already got like 10 copies of that.
Because when it originally came out, there was no Uncanny in the title name.
Oh, you're right. So it's
Oh.
just X-Men, the original.
Oh, so someone gives you an Uncanny X-Men #1, and you already got 10 copies, but
Yeah.
you said you would still give them a shout out and an applause.
By the way, this is really interesting here in this bronze medal match. There's 1 minute left. Tatiana Renteria is leading 2-0. She has 2 1-point scores, and she just got put on that shot clock with 1 minute to go. So if Riasco
Ecuador.
from Ecuador can get one step out, she'll
wins.
win the match.
Yeah, these two women lost to Kagami of Japan. Not really on the radar. Kind of a changing of the guard of 76 kilos. There was a while where it was a lot of the same women. I remember at was it the 2018 Budapest Worlds? Old Tim Foley. You
Who is
guys remember
currently
Tim?
2-1
He
now.
was very pumped for the fact that the bracket had so many returning medalists and whatnot. And I think we're starting to get a little turnover now.
Yep.
17 seconds. Colombia leads 2-1. Two, one.
Colombia. Good for Colombia.
Larry Steele says
he come from Colombia.
he sells comic books. He said he thinks he can find you one for a good price. He's not going to get it to you for free though.
Maybe for the price of a Flow T-shirt.
I think it might cost a little more.
I'll give you 2 Flow T-shirt.
Those don't cost you anything.
Cost me money. It's Sion's genuine copies.
Colombia. When was the last Colombian Olympic wrestling medal?
Is there any challenge?
Or did they YOLO that? What was? I don't know. It's game time now.
No
And
challenge.
Timmy Hands has no sympathy for USA fans who are saying this is a down performance for men's freestyle.
Timmy Hands. He's a contributor for Flow for
Welcome to it.
a lot of our Greco content. He's a great guy, super knowledgeable in Greco, and has been very realistic too. I mean, he loves the Greco guys. He's rooting for them, but he knows the world stage too. He knows how good all the Europeans and everybody are.
Y'all think Tamaro try to come back and make another run somewhere down the line here? And
No.
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 Mm-mm.
But Timmy has seen Greco
currently doing
firsthand, so
WWE?
Yes.
no sympathy for the men's freestyle when
If,
All right, Kennedy.
not a great.
if you like reading very artistic prose in your wrestling previews, you should check out Timmy Hand's Greco previews.
True.
He's verbose.
It's incredible.
He veers towards purple prose quite often, but it's good writing.
How are we feeling about Kennedy?
She gonna win.
I think she's gonna
Gonna
win.
win?
Double leg. Off the bat.
Yeah, Kagami showed some pretty good movements. She moves her feet. She's stout. She's not as tall and doesn't have the reach of Kennedy, but she moves well for being a 76 kilo women's wrestler. Oh, let's bring up some courtesy of Richard Immel, a friend from USA Wrestling and
Yeah, check this out.
one-time colleague, or two-time. Anyway, Kennedy Blaze notes, win makes her the third youngest American to win wrestling gold, 20 years, 11 months. Snyder was 20 years, 9 months, and then Amina Lohr this year, 20 years, 7 months. So 20 years, 6 months is what you got to break to set that record. And all three are on this Olympic team right now. That's true. We just saw Kyle. She would become the 5th Olympic gold medalist in U.S. women's wrestling history. Maroulis was the first. Tamira, who's now at the WWE, is the second last Olympics of Tokyo. And this year we doubled up, Elor and Hildebrandt. U.S. had 2 Olympic golds, women's wrestling. I just said that. Blades was runner-up to Mensa Stock in 2020 trials as a mere 17-year-old.
Wow.
She defeated Adeline Gray to make the team in this year's trials. 29-9 senior level record, 21 U20 champ, 3-time age level medalist. She's going to wrestle at Iowa next year, so Iowa fans, that women's team is loading up even more. And this medal, let's see the team race. Let's the medal count.
Yeah, he's talking about the overall medal.
Overall
medal.
sorry.
Yeah, we're talking like the real big one, not just the wrestling medal count.
Oh, we're 2 behind China.
Oh, but we're going to get one more because of women's basketball.
What time is the win? Somebody find the time for the women's.
You should ask Google.
I'm about to do that.
Let me just, it starts in 2 hours.
All right, here we go.
Oh,
Action
right
on
out the
Kennedy
window,
Blades.
double.
No, this is not.
Replay.
Double Medikizzy.
Man,
Oh.
freaked me out. I thought they came back like mid-match. I was like, what the heck? Yeah, so they're getting us with the replay. They haven't gotten us with the replay for a little while, but they have gotten us several times during this tournament.
You got
8:30
You got
a.m.
got.
this morning, Eastern time.
Oh, I was half an hour off. I said 2 hours from now.
8:30. No, it's
So it
No,
starts in 30 minutes.
30. Yeah,
Hey guys,
20,
good
22
news.
minutes.
Good news, bad news situation here. I'm pretty sure I lost the pick'ems, no matter what happens.
Who's the winner?
So
The USA Wrestling one?
yeah, it's either gonna be Willie or this other person.
Another person?
This other person.
I don't care for others.
So I don't have no regrets here. We're rooting for Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
For me, I'm saying.
But for your own personal gain and
Yeah.
status, you would absolutely root for Kennedy to lose.
Exactly. That's what I'm
Here
trying
she
to say
comes.
here.
This is the real time. This is now. He's walking out. Hasn't started yet.
No,
Sion, there's a lot of comic book chat going on right now in the YouTube channel.
Ah,
They're arguing about with a valuable Deadpool and all that.
which Deadpool? I got X-Men 98. I think I got
That's a good Deadpool.
5 copies.
Sion, don't you mean New Mutants 98?
New Mutants. Yeah, New Mutants. Agree with you.
Gotta check
New
yourself when you're around me, Sion.
Now-
I'm not gonna let that slide.
Now you just said New Mutants '98. That's the one that Larry Steele says is the valuable one.
I have 5 of those.
Okay.
Just 5, huh?
Yep.
Wow.
I just
Yeah.
picked up my
One
6th
great
copy
ahead of
yesterday.
I have 7 of them.
You have 7? Wow. And
five,
are they
I got
mint?
a-
Near
I think
mint?
I got a 9
mint,
point.
they're
I
mint.
got
All
a
mint.
9.4.
6 of them are
One of them
mint. One
graded
of them
as
is
a
near mint.
9.4.
Yeah. You gotta have the reading copy.
And for giant size X-Men, I got 2 of those. One of them are graded 9.0.
Oh, cool. I have a 9.2. That's awesome. Your 9.0 is awesome too, though.
True.
Very true. How many do you have? X-Men 97,
3 copies.
X-Men 96.
1 copy.
All right, I got 2 of those and then 4 of 97.
I think from
Pretty good, though.
Uncanny
Yours is a
X-Men,
good
I think
collection,
I'm
too.
missing- But I'm only missing.
I would be very proud of your collection, Sion.
Probably.
When I had your level of comic collection, I was pretty pumped too. And then, of course, when I surpassed it, I was even more pumped.
for Uncanny X.
All right, Kennedy Blades is wrestling right now.
Matches
All right.
She just
Already
started.
now.
All right, Kennedy, come on. Do it for the entire Team USA. Kagami thinks she dyed her hair for France. France! She actually dyed her hair for Kennedy to beat her in her own colors.
Yeah.
Good
Come on, hit
hand
her with that double.
Yeah, I would like to slide by to the 5-er.
Oh,
5 will work too.
yeah. Don't break her neck, literally, but
Don't break her neck, but
Figuratively, though.
break
give her a
neck.
what for? Break her will. Break her spirit.
All right, come on, guys. Not guys, just Kennedy.
I'd like to see a double leg.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who they just warned?
Kennedy.
Just a warning. Maybe a double leg to a slide by.
Yeah, to a fiver.
To a fiver.
To a $5 footlong.
Jesus, fives are so hard we go back in time.
Yeah, that's good speed from Kagami there. But Kennedy can match it, so.
They're going to put Kennedy on the clock, it looks like.
Yep.
This is it. This is the last bout of the Olympics. Are you guys sad?
I'm mostly just kind of like hoping that Kennedy wins here.
Yeah. I really do truly hope people watch this, and I don't care how disappointed they are, but then they go, well, this was fun. Let's keep watching the wrestling. Let's keep. Not just because it would help Flow Sports and Flow
Not just
Wrestling and our
Olympics.
jobs, but
Watch Worlds.
watch Worlds, the age level
You got
Brave mentioned.
college season coming up. Men's, women, D2, D3.
Non-Olympic weight worlds.
One.
You got a
Olympic
lot,
For all that.
a
Yeah.
lot of wrestling.
And if all the college heads that are tuning in for the first time, it can be as exciting as college.
1-0, Japan leads expired activity clock. So 1 minute left to go, first period.
Yes, nice
Yes.
re-attack. Go, 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 go,
Get that
go,
one.
go,
Yes,
go.
that's
Got
one.
one.
For
Give us
sure.
one. Give us one. Yeah,
Yep.
Kennedy. There you go. Izzy
step
Martinez
out.
in the corner with his UFC medallion.
The pimp chain.
Pimp chain, yeah.
Yeah, really well timed re-attack there from Kennedy.
You like that. And she's wrestling from space, not getting too beat up or tired.
1-1 on criteria for Kennedy Blades.
We need this. Let's get this. Get this for America.
Okay, they're warning Kagami now. It's good.
Yeah, she's got no points from her own offense.
She ain't doing nothing.
You have no points. Ooh.
It was a good
Come on,
shot.
Kennedy. Kennedy's got to defend here. 18
Hit that
seconds.
hip. Hit that hip.
Get that hit
hip.
inside.
Kagami kind of hanging out. 10
10.
seconds. Keep far ankle. Far ankle. Save live.
There you go. She's good
Yeah.
here.
Yep.
Too long.
Kennedy can, man, I don't know. Nah, time run out. She's gonna run out of time. But Kennedy with the 1-1 lead on criteria at the break.
Like that defense. And Kagami could go on the clock, although that shot may have helped her avoid it. We'll see.
Ryan in the chat thanking us for being here for the watch party all week. Ryan, thank you for being here. Thank you to all you people for tuning in. This has been awesome, and we got 3 more minutes.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yes.
It's a great week. Even though people didn't like Spade's haircut or his toupee. The good news is he'll be selling them soon. Toupee by Spade.
Yeah, that's right. It's a
Spay pay.
new business.
Spade pay.
If you want to
All right.
buy a Spay Pay, look me up on Twitter at
Start
Spay
us.
Wrestle.
Start at the second.
Available in all sizes, and shapes. I have the Kiyooka, this is our best seller. All right, get one here. Get a nice double.
And Kagami is just not. She's just like not moving.
Like,
Statuesque.
staying solid, you know.
Yeah, she's
They're
not
gonna-
really forcing the tie or anything.
But she's staying in the center, so Kennedy is gonna get warned again. Like they're signaling towards her.
Kiyooka just took a shot.
Yeah, Kennedy a lot more movement in the stance. Ooh,
Come on,
nice,
come
nice,
on.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, step out.
oh,
Oh, I don't
no,
know
bite.
about that.
Come on, Kennedy. Stay in here.
Circle. Circle.
Yeah.
Don't hang out here. You're in the zone. Circle in. Snap and circle.
nice.
There you
Way
go.
to go.
Movement.
Back to the center.
Way to go.
She listened then.
Man,
Snap and
Izzy's
circle,
clap
she did
was
it.
so emphatic.
Yeah.
He is animated in that corner. This one's also for Keith Gothard. We know he's watching intently, rooting for.
And all Chicago wins.
Yeah. Everybody that lives in inner city, deep, downtown Chicago,
Deep
like
in the city.
Keith Gothard.
Cheering for Kenny Blades.
Mm-hmm.
Kennedy's still giving ground, so I don't think we're going to get a shot clock on Kagami.
No.
They're gonna hit.
They're gonna put.
They're
yeah.
gonna put her on
Come on,
shot clock
Kennedy.
again.
Circle here. She's in the zone.
Yeah, get
Oh,
Just one. Just one. Just one.
one.
given.
Yeah,
One blue.
that's the right call.
Okay.
Yep. Kennedy's head hit.
No, they gave 2. Oh,
That is not
wow.
Ow.
Old.
I saw Japan's coach clapping in the corner. That's 1.
How is that 2?
I don't think you can challenge.
Yeah, they do weird things.
I
on
mean,
the
you
reviews
can
there.
challenge, but I don't. It's
Think
not
you
worth
should.
it
I don't
Yeah.
think he should.
because they're not going to want to overturn a judgment call like that with continuation, and now you're going to need that in your back
Man.
pocket.
Even with the continuation, I didn't think it was a takedown.
She's got to go though. She's got to go.
Yeah, find an opening, man. Kagami's pretty stout, but she could get to her. Come on, Kennedy. She's just making it more dramatic.
Come on, Kennedy.
Not doing anything right now.
1 minute to go.
Kennedy hasn't really been on any real deep shots since that one in the first.
And Kagami has
30
owned that
seconds.
center. It's like a pylon. It's like a bollard.
45 seconds. Kagami leads 3-1.
Oh, Kagami saw that coming.
Yeah. She can't just be the one attack. She got to string them together. This is not good. 35 to go.
Yeah, she wants Kennedy's head there, front head, and then just stay up. Don't even mess around on the mat. Man, and Kagami can run. She can
Yeah.
take a caution.
Blade's got to put a.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Back out of there.
Okay, go.
Come on. She needs something here.
18 seconds.
Kennedy. No.
Damn.
That's going
10 seconds.
5 seconds.
not to be.
Dang it.
Not to be today.
Kagami. Man, 4 golds for Japan is insane.
And yeah, Sasaki with the big upset. Hey, we should not let that dampen the fact that a 20-year-old just won a silver medal and barely lost in the gold medal match.
It was still, 4 medals for Team USA women, right? 4.
Women did great.
Women did great with 2 golds.
53 kilo. Dom did not do anything, and then Kayla looked. I mean, she took Tiny Bakova. She was right there with that failed challenge. So overall, everything looks good for women. Good depth, keeps building every year. This is unfortunate though, and Japan just doing Japan things. This is their tournament. They're the stars, despite Iran coming out with more points. In
That
men's
coach is going
freestyle.
to be pretty dizzy after he just got the whirlwind and slam by.
Oh, and now he's barfing all over the mat. Oh, oh, never mind. I just was hoping something else happened.
All right, well, I think that's going to do it from us here on the watch party. We have a lot of stuff to kind of dissect and get into from that. Tune into FRL this week, where I'm sure we'll get into it, plus the website where we'll have lots of written and other probably video content from this week for the next week, maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll be there's a lot to get into from the Olympics always. So keep it locked on FloWrestling, and we'll see you guys later.
Later.